In the world of radio shock jocks, the biggest are Opie and Anthony.
These people say shocking things that border on offensive in order to entertain their audience.
I refuse to sit here and think that radio has to be nice. Why? Why does radio, out of any other medium, have to be nice? We are being now held to a standard where we have to be nice and make people feel good. Go screw!
Radio bad boys, Opie and Anthony.
Controversial radio personalities, Opie and Anthony.
Infamous DJs, Opie and Anthony.
Talk show radio hosts, Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony.
Radio shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony.
Testing 1 2 1 2. Po po boo bo banana nana banana fana fofo fee fi momo po.
Who thought you were dead? The people you were partying with?
Dealers, yeah.
Dealers and stuff, and they just threw him in a dumpster in London.
Well, you know,
and left him there.
I think it's pretty funny. No one wants a dead rock star.
This is where entertainment is going.
I shot my computer. You can't shoot guns in suburbia. And I fully expected the police to show up. This is showing responsibility.
Opie and Anthony.
I think worse than having sex with a man would be, as you're kissing one, to feel his man hand holding your head like the sweat of a man hand right on the nape of your neck. This is the worst. The worst show This is the worst show I've ever been on.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Well, before we get the show on the road,
what?
We need Roland to sing.
Oh, right.
The Star Spangled Banner.
We watch with some gallantly gleaming, and the rockets regular, God's words bursting in air, gave proof to the light that our flag was still there. Jose does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Play ball!
Oof. That's great. Might as well start off the day with a little patriotism like that.
Yeah, why not? Roland singing the Star Spangled Banner. Good morning. Welcome to the Opie and Anthony Show. Our phone number is...
Yes?
Our phone number 877-212-O&A. Also, don't forget OandARadio.com.
Ah, that's it. OandARadio.com.
Just before the show, we were looking at the latest creation from Coke Logic.
Yeah.
He's animating like an O&A video, I think once a week, once every 2 weeks at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And the latest one with Anthony and his guns in his house. Very, very funny.
Yeah, it was the gun one.
It's right up there on OandARadio.com if you want to check it out, all right?
Very funny.
How is everybody this morning?
Very good.
I want to see Amy Fisher naked so badly.
You want to see Amy Fisher naked?
Well, she's, it says cheeky Lolita bears all. And she's in the paper today. Her alleged sex tape that's out there that her husband put out while they were on the fritz.
That's
a great thing to do if you're a husband and wife and you have a little argument. Yeah. Then you just put out you have a sex tape laying around. You go, I'll show her.
But this guy didn't even hesitate. What a scumbag. Now we got to call him a scumbag because you can't say, something.
Can't say
guys.
Skank bag.
Lawyers don't like that.
Yeah.
Because that's how guys talk. They say scumbag.
Yeah.
The new scumbag.
What a scumbag.
It's guy talk.
What a douchebag. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's guy talk.
Anyway, so they get separated. They were heading for a little divorce action.
Yeah.
And Amy decided to go out with Joey Buttafuoco again, but that was all for TV. And it was
a big publicity thing.
It was a huge publicity stunt.
So he didn't even hesitate. He had this video laying around. He sold it to the red light district.
Yep.
A porn distributor. And the first few shots are in the paper today.
A couple of stills.
One of her in a bathtub with a lot of bubbles and a little champagne, it looks like.
Little bubble bath. Her leg is sticking out of the bathtub, covered in some suds. She's got it hanging over the edge of the bathtub, and then some bubbles are removed where her breasts are, but they blurred it out for the newspaper, of course. Then there's another one where she's putting makeup on in front of the mirror.
Yeah, but she's leaning over with lingerie on.
Yeah.
Putting on some mascara or something.
So you kind of see some ass, and then you see her breasts in the mirror.
Sort of,
sort of, with, she got lingerie on.
Oh, yeah, she's got some nice cleavage because she got the big boobies. She got a breast job there.
She had the boob job.
And then this one is, she's completely naked, obviously leaning over, but they don't really show the nudity.
No.
Because it's a family paper, wink, wink. So, what's going on with this? I guess it's too late.
Yeah, once it's out, it's out.
Well, then they got back together, Amy.
Oops.
Amy and her husband, and the guy's like
Joey Buttafuoco too. Really,
right,
that's who he is.
Looks like Joey,
yeah.
and all of a sudden he had to go. I got something to tell you. When we were separated
the time
I might have done something
when we were apart. Do you remember? When we were separated, remember that tape? This is funny. You're gonna laugh. Remember that tape we made?
Yeah.
Oopsie.
We were separated for a weekend.
Yeah,
and
I was pretty angry. I was pretty angry.
You can understand, right? You were kind of seeing Joey, so I got a little mad, and I might have done something. Well, what did you do? What did you do? I might have sent the sex tape to a porn distributor.
What? Yes.
So I guess Amy's quoted in the paper today saying that she's just going to hide.
Is that what she's doing? Just hiding out?
She knows there's nothing she could really do, so she says she's just going to spend her time in her house and hide.
I know where she lives.
Do you really?
Yeah. Ooh. She lives near my mommy and Sal.
Down the street from your mother?
Yep.
Yeah.
Same little housing community. Same little gated community.
It's gated?
Yeah.
You can't just go in there and look at her?
No, you gotta, there's some bozo security guard all the time at the gate that never remembers me. Gotta go through this big security check. It's like, yes, and I give the name and everything, and they have to call the house. And Sal goes, it's Mar's son. Let him at Row. They did it again, Row. They're not letting Anthony in. Where's Joseph?
But isn't that exactly how you want to live? Behind, gates and security guards and...
No. That way there's no fun.
Why are you annoyed?
Then why have guns?
This sounds like Nirvana for you.
Why have guns then? I want it in the open where someone might bust in the door. Give me my shot.
You just want one shot, right?
Just give me the shot.
One lousy shot. That's
shot.
That's all you look for.
One shot as someone's charging up those stairs. That's all I want. Yeah, I've passed by your house a few times, though. Just looks like your normal suburban housewife and husband home. There's little toys for the kids outside. Nothing outstanding.
Well, she never really made any money.
No, I mean,
she made a little here, a little there.
Not even as far as that, but you'd assume there'd be some kind of, I don't know, dark cloud over the house the whole time, or the news in front of it all the time, or something. But it's just
people
like every other place.
After a while, people just move on, and then she is what she is, just some hua with a couple kids with a Joey lookalike.
The neighbors' wives do come out wearing Kevlar, but
I can
that's about the only difference.
I can imagine.
So there you go. In the paper today, there's a few shots of Amy in seductive wear.
They're rather risque.
They sure are risque.
And I love the post because they say, for more pictures from the video, go to our website. It's amazing. Everybody's like whoring their website, and they know it will get you there.
Yeah, they're finally figuring out that that web thing is going to take off.
Yeah.
They finally have figured that out.
The internet's.
Yeah, let's say hi to Joey in Florida. We got to get this over with. Joey, what's up? Joey!
Bob, what's up, man?
Hey.
They took you guys off the air here, man.
Yeah, we say goodbye to West Palm Beach, Florida this morning. It's over, Johnny.
Man, I'm hurt, man. I got an hour drive in, and you guys have been lighting my light up for a while, man. It's been a good time.
I appreciate
we light up your life.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Been lighting up you guys got it, man. I love you guys, and I wish you the best, and I hope somehow you guys find a way to get back here.
Well, there's still many ways to listen to the Opie and Anthony show, and what's really weird, ratings came in yesterday, and I believe we were fourth place men, 18 to 49.
Yeah.
And we were second place men, 18 to 34.
we had a huge jump.
We had a huge jump in the ratings, and I guess that wasn't good enough to save us.
No.
And I'm just laughing hysterically because this is completely ridiculous, but we were replaced by some local show from Tallahassee, Florida. So good luck to you in West Palm Beach, Florida.
Good luck to
in West Palm Beach, Florida. We had a huge turnaround the last few months. We started trending up, and the book came out, and we had a really, really nice ratings book.
Yeah.
West Palm Beach, Florida.
Oh, well, start from scratch.
And, our voices have to be heard because there's a lot of people out there that are going to spin this crap, in their favor. So at least they get to hear our version. But
always spin it.
Look it up for yourself. 6 to 9, West Palm Beach, Florida, on the buzz. We were second men, 18 to 34.
Lovely.
And that station is all about getting the younger male.
You guys demos. On hold for the next hour?
I would love to, but the phones are lit today there, Joey. I'm sorry.
All right, man.
We'll see you again, all right? Delson, Philly, what's up?
Oh, man, Philly misses you guys like crazy. You have no idea.
Yeah, we're still working on where we're going to be next in the Philly market, so thank you, Delson. I appreciate it.
E&S aren't doing it for me.
Yeah, well, good luck to you. What could I tell you?
Man.
Alex in Chicago. Alex, what's up?
What's going on, boys?
Hey.
You guys are off in Chicago, man.
Well, we knew that was happening.
That sucks, dude. I've been listening to you guys for 5 to 6 years, man. You guys are the best.
Well, there's still other ways
not.
to listen to the Opie and Anthony show.
Oh, man.
All right?
All right, boys. Thank you for everything, man.
All right.
Thanks, man.
Let's go to this. I mean, we got to do a show, but look at these phones. Michelle, Chicago, what's up?
Hey, I wake up an hour early. I wake up at 5 in the morning just to listen to you guys.
Uh-oh.
I'm just a little depressed today, but, I know what I'm going to ask for Christmas,
All right, why don't you?
Ixnay.
Yeah, ixnay on that because they don't want to.
Oh, sorry. Well,
they dump out of those mentions for whatever reason. I guess they're kind of scared of that. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah. Why don't you go hit your snooze and do another hour? All right.
Okay.
Let's say hi to Sam in Pennsylvania. Sam, what's up?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, Sam.
Hey, maybe you guys wouldn't get kicked off so many stations if you wouldn't have so many intros. Man, with like 92.3 K-Rock, we're going through like the whole coming up next shortly, and then you got the whole Electric Gold, and then you got Poe going po 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 po. Now we have Roland singing the stupid Star Spangled Banner. Then we go into the music. Man, I gotta listen to like 10 minutes of intros. For you guys.
Maybe he's got a point.
Our goal is to come up with a 3-hour intro to the show.
And then just come on and go, thank you, we'll see you tomorrow.
That was a hell of a show today. We'll see you tomorrow. Some of that stuff is not our fault. Like here in New York, they do like this filler thing, this production piece that's filler, where it's just kind of Ant and I just babbling. It's nonsense. Yeah. It's like clips of our show taken out of context. And it's just there to kind of fill so we could start the show on time for everybody.
Yeah.
So you got to take that out of the mix. That has nothing to do with us. Okay. I actually like that. I actually like that production piece. It's kind of trippy and cool. So, all right, Sam. I'll write down your complaint. Less of an intro.
Less intro, more gooder.
All right. Let's say hi to Pete. What's up, Pete?
Hey, what's going on, Opie?
Hey, man.
What's up, Anthony? Little Jimmy there?
Yeah,
Hi.
Jimmy's here.
Hey, what's up, Jimmy? You rule.
Thank you.
I'd just like to say you were off in West Palm Beach, and thanks for nothing.
Yeah, sorry about that. It kind of hurts today because I swear to you, the ratings. I get an email that the ratings were really good in West Palm Beach, and then I get another email. I think it was the next email that came in saying that you're not going to be on in West Palm Beach
you're just done there.
That's terrible, because my wife and I, we've been listening to you guys since back in the NEW days, and getting kicked off there. We moved down to Florida. Everything stinks down here that's on the radio, and then you boys pop up a year or so ago.
Yeah.
And then with the Philly debacle, now this. Oh, gee, thanks.
Yeah.
Well, listen, Tropical Storm Noel. Thanks for nothing.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, the road's a little rough right now, but we'll get some smooth ground soon, I'm sure. But
there are other alternatives to hear you boys.
Yeah, in this day and age, there's still a lot of ways to listen to the Opie and Anthony show.
You guys keep kicking ass, and we'll see you on the other side, I'm sure, and hang tight.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you, boys.
It's funny that the whole West Palm thing is over because there was such a weird relationship with those guys, and then in the end, we were able to show that the show was working.
Yeah, that's... now start all over again. Have fun.
That's what doesn't make sense, to just completely start over.
Just
with a
have fun
show.
starting all over again.
Because no matter who you put in there, it's going to take a lot of time for
takes time
for the audience to get to know them.
Yeah, you're never going to get this instant hit like that can really have legs. It takes a while to build an audience, and once it's built, you got a pretty nice, loyal audience, but what are you going to do?
Seems like we had a lot of fans of West Palm Beach because it's all West Palm Beach calls.
I know.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, look at that.
But I don't know.
Sorry.
Management around here was paranoid that I was going to go off, to start the show.
Yeah.
Real paranoid. Oh, God, don't spend the whole show talking about this. Oh, my God.
Oh,
just please, for the love of God, make believe it's not happening. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. That's just bad radio when you go on the air and talk about losing a station or two.
Don't talk about it. Oh, please don't talk about it, Lou.
Just shut up.
Shut up.
Just shut up. Figure out what song goes after a Red Hot Chili Peppers song. Leave us alone. We know what we're doing. When you get phones lit with everyone wanting to talk about, what are you supposed to do as a talk show host? Make believe it's not happening? At least we get the facts out there that the ratings turned around drastically in West Palm Beach, and then we get kicked off in the same day. You know how ridiculous that is?
Yeah.
Ridiculous. And the Chicago thing, we wish we had more time. We really want to succeed in Chicago, but it wasn't happening. And, when they moved our shift to 5 to 8, it made it a little stranger and whatever. I'm not trying to make excuses. The Chicago thing we knew was going to happen. We were hoping we were going to hold on to West Palm because we knew the ratings were around.
Man that's worthwhile is the man who can smile when he gets booted from another radio station. Okay, Poogie, pull the plug. Yeah.
We really don't want to replay the Philly thing.
That's
go off on
radio.
The air for half hour, 40 minutes. My God, that's not interesting to anybody.
Really?
Oh, my God, don't do that, please. We want to save the cities that you're still on in. This business stinks. It just stinks. All right. We got lots to do today. This is the sound you're listening for to win
The sound you're listening.
$1,000. Good morning to Buffalo. Good morning to Syracuse. Good afternoon to Cleveland. Kind of good afternoon / late morning to Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning to Boston.
We never say hi to Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge, good morning.
Hi, Baton Rouge.
Good morning, Maine.
Hello, Tucson.
Good afternoon, Rochester.
We on in Albuquerque?
I think we're on in Albuquerque.
Hi, Albuquerque.
2 in Michigan. Hello, not Detroit.
Oh, don't say that, Jimmy.
Oh, I didn't mean to be negative and harp on it.
Jimmy,
I didn't mean to harp on it. Sorry.
What are you doing, Lou?
People don't understand that stuff. They didn't mean to harp on it.
There's barely passion left in radio, so God forbid we show a little every once in a while.
Bunch of tools.
You're off a few stations. How about a Fresca? Anyway, I would listen very closely today if I was you.
You know what would make me feel better about the whole thing? Some garlic butter saw.
All right, yeah, this is the sound you're listening
Garlic
for.
butter saw.
Hope it's long enough, because that's another complaint we get. Some of these sounds aren't long enough. Anyway, here's the sound you're listening for between 7 and 7:30 to win $1,000, courtesy of the Opie and Anthony Show.
I love the garlic butter sauce.
That's what you're listening for. When you hear that,
garlic butter saw cutting through your neck. Saw.
When you hear that, be the 10th caller, 877-212-O and A, and you're going to win $1,000, courtity of us. Here it is.
Cool G, I like to say.
Here it is one more time.
I love the garlic butter sauce.
Saw.
Saw.
I love the ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Love the garlic butter saw.
Bruce in Louisiana. Bruce?
Yeah, Opie, what are you doing? Trying out your new character, Angry Typing GM? All the time do is talk about losing stations. Linger longer.
All right, sir. Thank you.
I have a question. I don't know if you... I'm trying to get furnishing for my apartment. Does an Oriental rug normally go with older people's stuff, or is that with younger people's stuff?
It depends on your whole decor.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
It was too modern, my crap. And,
yeah.
Old ladyish.
Boy.
It is. It probably would be.
Okay.
All right. We got to take our first break. Lots to do today. It's Copperfield Tuesday.
What?
No, we got David Copperfield, and we got to find voicemail of him like trying to pick up chicks.
Try to take him to Rape Island.
Yeah.
Welcome everybody to Rape Island.
And we got to make believe that the phones aren't lit with people from West Palm Beach, Florida.
No,
because that would be bad radio, right? Rock Scream Tuesday, 80s New Wave Tuesday, Faraway Phone Call Tuesday, Hummer Tuesday, and Makeup Stuff Tuesday. All on the way with the Opie and Anthony Show. Good morning. You're checking out the Opie and Anthony Show. It's good to be alive.
Better mornings for some than others.
It's good to be alive. Well, hold on a minute.
That was fun.
Another PD yelled at me. Let me add it to the list. Wow, this list is getting... Whoa, I need a whole nother page. I got scolded at.
Was that a scold or a scorn?
I think it was a scorn.
I'm trying to think of what that was.
It was a bit of an unhappy encounter.
I don't know what it was.
They always just look at you. They don't look at anybody else. They always blame Hope.
Because they know I'm the problem.
All I heard was, okay, I'll leave then. That's pretty much what I heard. I heard a little discussion going on.
Yeah.
And then something where it was a little tension in the air. And then I heard, fine, then I'll leave.
Well, no, Tracy said, Opie said, just leave me alone, please. And Tracy said, fine, Opie. I'll leave you alone.
I will. He was gone.
Oh, that was so uncomfortable, dude. So uncomfortable.
And then I'm like, hey, I'm not the only one on this radio show. They always have to look at me.
Oh, they
always have to look me in the eyes. Yeah, I know. I'm the problem. I get it.
Oh. And then she did indeed leave. And that was it.
She was not happy.
Nah, well, what are you going to do? There was a lot of paranoia that we were just going to spend the whole show talking about, losing West Palm Beach, Florida today. And no, I mean, but when you do a talk show and you come in here and the phones are lit with that, what you do as a talk show host, you take those calls and hopefully make it entertaining for everybody else listening. Hopefully. But she didn't like some of the things we said, and she marched right in here, sat there, and gave me this evil eye thing.
Yeah.
That's easy stuff.
There's really... I'll tell you one thing about the Opie and Anthony program.
Yes.
Over the years.
Yes.
It has never worked to have a program director come in during the show at any time. It just has never worked. Sometimes it's more tolerable than others. You get a hello, that's fine, you know. Hey, how you doing? But when anyone comes in to like talk any type of business, it's just never worked.
No, because her whole thing was to make sure that we continue doing an entertaining radio show. I get that. So she didn't like the first break, so she comes in here. But then it became personal because we attacked her. Indirectly, by the way. But she got it, which is, she played right into my hands, which is beautiful. And then she sat down to wreck the show.
To wreck the show.
No, think about it. How does that help the show? Because now we're talking about it more, and we were going to move on. We truly were going to move on. The first break, we did a fine song from Roland. We did the Amy Fisher stuff a little bit, and then we took some phone calls from our fine listeners. And honestly, in our world, we were sort of going to move on. Maybe we'd hit on a little bit here and there. We'd pop up here and there throughout the morning. She comes in because her feelings were personally hurt, sat down there, and now she wrecked this break. So just stay out of the studio. We'll start the show at 7 today. Am I right or am I right?
I'd say you're right.
Yep.
See, I only gave you that choice. So
this one.
That is true. You had to choose, and there was no other option.
Oh, was that uncomfortable?
It wasn't uncomfortable.
It was kind of enjoyable.
A little bit uncomfortable.
Well, this all started because after the show, she was outside smoking, and she grabbed me and said, "Look, I hope we're not going to have a repeat of the Philly thing."
But the Philly thing was different.
And I'm looking at her like you're supposed to be someone in the know that knows the show and knows our markets and stuff. And if you don't understand that there's a drastic difference between what happened to us in Philly and losing Chicago and West Palm Beach, then I don't have time for you. I really don't. The Philly thing was a massive kick to the groin. Massive. Yeah. Chicago, we knew we were losing, and West Palm Beach, we knew we were losing. So it was completely different. But when we lost Philly, it hurt so much, and it was so frustrating that, we went off.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But we weren't going to do the same thing today. So for her to sit there, and as soon as I leave the building, get in my face about it, I hope we're not going to be doing the same thing we did when you lost Philly. I'm like, what?
And then sit down.
Do you honestly know the difference?
The phones were loaded with only callers that wanted to talk about why we weren't on in West Palm and Chicago. So we addressed it. We didn't do any bashing or anything. It was just addressing what was happening. The show's always been honest about those kind of things. And then, when a PD comes in and sits down and give you a little talking to when you're on the air for 15, 20 minutes and you have an entire day to go.
I don't know how that helps you.
Doesn't really help.
And she knows that because it got personal and she needed to, to react to that.
Yeah.
Which is bad PDing. Not good. Not good on that one.
It's just bad caddying.
Yeah, there was some very funny Ted Knight impressions in that.
Okay, PD, leave the studio.
All we care about is Maine, New York and Maine. Those are the stations that we care about.
Exactly.
That's right.
It's how do we sell? We're doing a road trip to Maine. We're all going to do little lobster things.
And talk about moosin'.
Moosin'.
We like moosin'.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, maybe we'll seg into the Carol Miller tapes today. This might be a perfect day for that.
Yeah. Can talk about that debacle.
But guys, let's not keep it negative. That's the problem. Let's keep it upbeat. A study today said the AIDS virus invaded the U.S. from Haiti.
Haiti.
In 1969, it was one guy that brought it to this fine country of ours.
One guy.
One guy in 1969. How do they figure that crap out?
I have no idea how they traced that back. I can only not believe it. That's the only thing I could do is go, someone made this up. How the hell are you supposed to track down the one guy? And who was he? Give me a name.
I'm looking right now.
I don't know.
It said this guy, University of Arizona evolutionary biologist, he said the timeline was laid out. It said that 1969 is when it came here, and it's 12 years before AIDS was first recognized by scientists in 81.
That's a lot of stuff going on. 12 years before you recognize it. One Haitian.
What a busybody he must have been.
Wow.
What a good-looking fella.
Good-looking fella. Something tells me he was probably, maybe, not, of the heterosexual.
I don't know, man.
Well, no, because it picked up so quickly in the gay community, as everybody says.
Oh, so he came over. I don't think AIDS is a gay disease. I think
of course it isn't.
I think it started because you ate some monkey brains or something.
But you got it. Well, I don't think he came over with some Del Monte monkey brains in his luggage from Haiti.
This is my theory. He ate some monkey brains back there in Haiti, came to America, and his sexual preference was such that there you go.
No. I think he came over here as a gay gentleman, and it spread amongst the gay community, and the Haitian community, if you remember. When it first really kicked in, it was amongst a lot of Haitians, so he was probably amongst Haitians, because he's from Haiti, and to the gay community, because it's spread a lot quicker that way, through a gay sex than it is, unprotected gay sex, than it is through protected or unprotected heterosex.
Yeah.
I know these things.
They said
I studied.
It was from, they think,
the Institute.
Central Africa from 66.
1966?
Yeah, and then he came to the U.S. from Haiti in 69.
That's where the monkey comes in.
Yeah, it's from Africa.
Someone had sex with those little green tree monkeys. And, you ever see them? They're like a fluorescent green.
They're kind of small, though, aren't they?
Yes, they are. Wow.
Snug is the word you're looking for.
Snug. And they're petite, I like to say.
They're fluorescent green because they got the AIDS.
Well,
you know.
Yeah.
It makes you glow.
Something happened. Some guy had to pick some poor monkey who's sitting there going, oh, do I got a stomach ache? Oh, I just want to hang out my tree. I don't feel too good. Oh, my God, what's he doing to me? What is this idiot doing to me?
Oh, no. Now what does he want me to do to him?
Oh, jeez. Well, I hope you get a tummy ache. And he certainly did. 66.
Yep.
That's a long time, and then you figure it was the mid-'80s before it really, took off.
Caught on. So there's a disease out there right now that's going to take another...
Oh, just lurking.
Just lurking.
I hope it's like something uber.
Yeah?
Something huge. Give us Captain Trips, from The Stand. That's what we need. A good disease from the Stephen King book, The Stand, where only a few make it. Of course, I'll be one.
Well, you got your
They
guns.
need me.
I don't remember The Stand, although I remember I liked the book, but I didn't like the name of the guy called Walking Dude. What are you doing?
No.
It's not a good name for a character.
Either. Especially Satan. The devil's imp.
Let's say hi to Dave in Philly. Dave, what's up?
Hey,
Dave.
how's it going?
Hi, Dave.
Hey, Opie, did you just say that AIDS makes you glow?
Yeah.
Yes. AIDS makes you glow green, sir.
It was pregnancy.
Well, no, the green monkey had the AIDS, but it was really bright green because it had the AIDS.
Oh, such a lovely thing.
Yeah.
Hey, why don't these program directors understand that we care what you talk about? I don't care if you're talking about any city. It matters to us.
Well, it's a challenge. I understand, some of the stuff might be local to Philly or local to West Palm Beach, but it's our jobs to try to make it interesting for everybody.
I like to think we're local to Earth.
Yeah, and we feel at most of the times we do just that. We make it interesting for everybody.
I don't like to think it.
Yeah.
Come to think of it.
Well, yeah.
I like to do it.
They don't understand, Opie. You cannot ruin the show.
AIDS monkey.
What happened?
E-Rock put up pictures. That's the AIDS monkey.
That's the AIDS monkey.
That's the one. They are cute.
They
you
are
gotta
adorable.
give them that.
All right, Dave. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thanks.
That was their defense against all these people that would take tours and then just grabbed it out of the trees. Like, all right, we got something for you.
Yeah, here's a little treat to take back with you.
Have a safe flight.
That's
the
just
monkeys had enough. Sleeping on their stomachs.
That's just creepy that they figured out it came here in 1969 though.
Summer of Love. No, that was 67.
69.
Woodstock. Maybe the monkey was at Woodstock or something. Free love.
Well, we'd like to go to the phones, but you know.
Oh, let's just take a random caller.
All righty, Jimmy. Jennifer, Port St. Lucie. What's up, Jennifer?
Oh.
I think West Palm has just been pwned.
Hi,
don't talk about it.
What do you mean? We don't know what you're talking about.
Don't talk about West Palm. Now, winning that caddy tournament. Now, that's important. Sit down, Opie.
This might affect our status in Maine. Better be careful here. Let's say hi to Chris in, West Palm Beach, Florida.
Oh.
What do you got
What do they have to say?
Hey, Chris.
What's up, guys? How are you? I'm a former New Yorker. I got, this is how long I've been listening to you. I got a WoW sticker that was one of the Klingon window things.
Oh, boy.
Klingons.
Yeah, the window cling.
Window cling. It's different from a Klingon.
Yeah.
I got the Romulan sticker.
That's how long I've been listening. But I'll just say I got another way to listen to you guys. So
Alrighty.
get on local down here. But we love you and we miss you.
Yeah, we want to continue on commercial radio. That's for sure. Thank you, sir.
Here's the next call from West Palm.
Well, we're waiting.
Sorry.
Because it was also brought up, how does it help to trash regular radio? And we try not to do that, to be honest with you. There's an article that came out Friday. FMQB, it says it all.
Yeah.
We love being on commercial radio. And I think we make that point by showing our passion when we lose these stations, how much we want to be on regular radio. Vince, Chicago, what's up?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey.
Just wanted to call and say that I'm really going to miss you guys in Chicago. I think the guys that filled in for you, as you will be sad to hear, is John and Jeff.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have it any other way, sir.
Thank goodness.
It's pretty pathetic. As soon as I heard that, I just my local college radio station. You know, at least they play decent music on there. What I did want to say
don't tell me that John and Jeff continue to haunt us.
No, they're not helping you. But what I wanted to say was that I'm actually one of your. I run a site on MySpace. It's official straight pride flag.
Okay.
And I'm one of your friends on your MySpace.
Okay.
If you guys want to send me any kind of links as to where people can hear you in Chicago, you know, after the radio station is off, you know, without purchasing like XM or something like that,
well,
I'd be more than happy to help promote you guys as much as possible.
Well, you can hear us on the internet as well. You know that.
Yeah, the guy who answered the phone said it was I believe it was audible.com. So I'll be making sure to add that to my page as soon as I get home today.
Yeah, that has a lot of old shows, but that internet thing, when they figure out how to put a huge computer in your car,
a supercomputer,
I think we're going to take off on the internet. Let's say hi to Karen in Chicago.
Hi, the guy just answered a question about where else we could be able to hear you. But I have another question. Do you guys have any of the best stuff that we could buy and listen to in our cars?
Best of stuff. Wow. I guess if you search around, just put our names in a search engine, you'll see a lot of fun stuff. All right.
Okay.
All right. Let's say hi to Gabe in Philly. Gabe, what's up?
Hey guys, how you doing?
You have gay in your name.
Huh? Hey, listen. Hey, I got a suggestion for all the program directors.
Yeah.
I played a taste testing game with the AIDS monkey.
There you go, Gabe. Linger longer, my friend. Thank you, sir. Let's go to Kathy in Boston. Kathy, what's up?
Hey, I just want the PD to know that you have to talk about West Palm Beach, and you have to talk about Chicago, and you have to talk about every place that you've been, because if you care about them, that means you care about us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Aww.
That's adorable, Kathy.
Thank you. It more translates, though, into that we care about us.
Kathy listening on that fine station called BCN.
Yes.
Exactly. BCN.com, you can stream it live.
All right. Thank you, Kathy.
All right, Kath.
punching out.
Well, I want to thank Tracy for getting the phones to continue to ring.
On fire.
They're just on fire today. Who's turning the show off today? This could be the day we blow it all up.
You never know.
You never know.
Every ding-dong day.
Hey, here's the sound you're listening for between 7 and 7:30.
Oh, good. I love hearing this.
I mean, we got so many people checking us out right now. So
Not yet.
You can't call yet, but this is what you're listening for, starting at 7. I love the garlic butter song. And when you hear that, be the 10th caller at 877-212-ONA.
That's always funny now.
Yeah, and you will win $1,000.
Awful editing.
Yeah, what happened to the S?
The sauce.
What happened, E-Rock?
Guy probably was talking, so when I edited in that little 360 thing, I cut it off.
It was the beginning of You Suck.
Leave off the last S for simpleton.
Like the garlic butter, so you suck. Let me just get rid of that. They'll understand what garlic butter saw is.
By the way, Scott M. from Hop Hog, he wants to do more Caddyshack lines, even though he's not from West Palm Beach or Chicago.
Okay.
He wants you to do, I want Chicago. No, I want West Palm Beach. I want Philly. I want...
You'll get nothing and like it. I'll see you in your office to be yelled at, Senator. Do you know what PDs can do to a radio show? I want you to go out and kill all the PDs on the golf course. But check me on this, Sandy. If I kill all the PDs, they'll lock me up for sure. Yes, but it's a good thing. Okay.
Wow. Is it wrong that when she sat down and started talking, I wanted to run like Spalding and put my head in the roof of a car?
You were kind of uncomfortable, huh, Jimmy?
No, I wanted to say something. I just didn't feel it was my place because she wasn't looking at me.
Yeah, great.
But I certainly would have.
I think I was the only one in the room, according to her, for some reason.
It was like a lover's quarrel almost. She was scorned.
It was a spat.
Yeah, spat's better.
Spat.
Hey, it's Freedom.
Hey,
That's your real name?
that's my real name.
Wow, cool. Your parents kind of hippie-ish, right?
Yeah, they were hippies, but I was born the day the hostages were set free from Iran, 1981.
81?
And that's why
seemed like a good idea at the time. I'm going to call my kid Challenger. Like, you just see that happening. You go, what's your name? Challenger? Yes, I know. Special endeavor.
I'm going to call my kid Hammer. As an MC.
Wait,
yeah, man.
Wait, we could do this bit if you get what happened in 81 there, E-Rock.
Wait,
Let's
Miss,
go.
your parents were hostages? Or your dad?
No, I was born the day the hostages were set free from Iran.
Yeah, so are a bunch of people. What the hell is...
Your name.
Well, I can understand, yeah, if maybe a relative was imprisoned by the Iranians.
For the first...
Yeah, you're right. My mom was a hippie.
For the first 6 months, your parents had to explain, like, we're calling her Freedom. People were like, wow.
Wow, that is so cool.
That I was born the day the hostages were set free.
All right. Okay, baby Jessica.
I know.
I bet you there's a lot of Saddams being born right around now.
Saddams. Yeah, right when they snapped his neck, I was born, and,
wow, they decided to call me Saddam.
Your name just as easily could have been Time to Go. Or Finally a Burger.
All right, thanks for that.
That's a silly name, but
why did you call?
Well, I called because I wanted to see what you thought about your Maine listeners.
we love our Maine fans.
Yeah.
Freedom.
And all kinds of lobstermen and fishermen that listen to you guys on the
Yes.
Hey, listen, the Pope got shot. We really appreciate you calling.
All right, thanks a lot, honey.
Oh, no, she's leaving.
No, we like Maine. Don't know much about it, but
got shot.
I skied at
All right, well, we like you too. I'll talk to you later.
I skied at Sunday River once.
You did?
Yeah.
Well, where do you live now?
Where's your nearest show? Are you going to do anything? What are you laughing at?
No, hold on, John Hinckley. I'm just trying to ask a question. God almighty.
How's your grandmother owe the humanity?
Hey, James Brady's speech pattern.
Oh my God, I've heard it all.
I bet you haven't.
You like my name though.
Huh?
Do you like my name? If you saw me, you'd like my name.
Yes, we like your name, Sadat. Why do you?
So someday, when you see Freedom's jewelry, because I make jewelry, then you'll say, "Oh, I made fun of this girl."
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Nice. What kind of jewelry does someone named Freedom make?
Yes.
Really handcrafted, nice, fine jewelry.
Do you have your aunt live in infamy working with you?
Yeah, actually, I have my mother working with me.
Hey, Walter Cronkite retiring. Where do you live?
Hello?
Throw another one at me. I'm ready.
Yeah?
You're barely ready.
All right.
I'm barely ready.
Okay, Ted Offensive.
In 81?
I'm just throwing out every year. I don't care.
Yeah, he hold on, DJ. We're talking about something.
Let's just keep going back. I don't care.
Yeah, hey, AIDS surfaces for the first time. We're trying to get to the bottom of something.
Oh, my God. Well, thank you for talking to me for this long.
All right, thank you. I would if I talked to you longer if I didn't have a guy with horse hooves typing in things and putting them up on the screen. That record rate.
He's got garlic butter on his hands or something.
E-Rock, what do you type like 5 words a minute? We got to give you a typing
I type
test.
longer than that. I emailed you.
Not you, Freedom.
Not you, Freedom.
Not you, Freedom.
We're talking about E-Rock and his hooves.
Yes.
I'm trying to type.
All right.
Hey.
All right, thank you, Freedom.
Old devil's feet over here typing.
All right, we got to take a break. We're getting ready to give away another $1,000.
Her great-grandfather Iceberg did ahead.
But we just teasing it. I mean, it was nice of the Japanese surrendered to call in.
Now I'm scared to go to break. What's waiting behind that door now?
Oh, boy.
Hopefully some food.
Yeah?
Hungry.
Oh, that would be a nice surprise.
Nothing,
maybe it's something nice. Maybe it's a
bunt cake.
Nothing we have to worry about, I hope.
Maybe it's balloons.
Well, like, hey, we'll be right. We're not even off yet. So when we get back, we'll be...
I will leave you alone, Opie.
Yeah, that was pretty dramatic.
Leave you. You want to be left alone, punk?
Oh, I will leave you alone. Most people in radio have forgotten that this is all just fun.
It's supposed to be. There's so much business in it. But in this room, the room with the microphones, that's where the fun product is made.
Yeah.
That's where the product of fun is pumped out of the fun factory we call the studio microphones.
The conveyor belt is moving nicely today.
The business
with
of
nothing but fun.
Exactly.
Coming through.
You go to any other place that makes fun or something delicious like chocolate, and it's not business people moseying about in there. It's the fun people.
You know what we do? We package and sell fun.
That's right.
And good tidings.
A heapin' helping
Scott,
every day.
Scott in Japan. If I had a baby today in Chicago, I would name him Nothing's on the Radio.
There you go. It's just fun in here.
I hear you now, I just can't stay
inside all day. Everybody.
I gotta get out, give me some of those rays. Everybody's smiling.
Sunshine day. It's a sunshine day in here. Not the old doom and gloom out the door.
Her feet didn't even move. She just floated out.
Yeah. Gotta get out.
All right,
Opie. You want me to leave? I'll leave. I'll leave. Huh? You want me to leave? You got it, punk. I'll leave right now.
Oh, I'll leave you alone.
She didn't even leave. All of a sudden I looked and she collapsed like Oldman and Dracula. And there was a bunch of rats just running out.
Oh, God damn, man.
Oh, you've never seen someone leave like this before. No. Never. Let me climb out of here.
Sorry, I just had to play the yodel sound effect. I love this stupid yodel.
As she was leaving, I was going, $50? She just kept going. $70?
70.
I'm going to be leaving now.
Oh, no.
But this isn't over by a long shot.
Non-threatening way to leave, but okay. A happy way to leave.
Here, do her. You got hold on. All right, get ready to do your line. I'm jumping in on this one.
Yeah,
but I can't do the voice, so you do the voice.
All right.
Confrontation going on. Blah blah blah. Me and her. Me and her. Me and her. No one else in the room. Me and her. Me and her. Just leave me alone.
Oh, you want me to leave? I'll leave.
Whoa! Look at her going fast motion. Wait, she's not leaving. She's running around the console. Oh my God! But she jumped up on the console and now she's just jumping in fast motion. Smoke, 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 smoke. Smoke, 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 smoke. Look how fast her fingers shaking at Opie. Smoke, 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 smoke.
Her breasts are bouncing. She's patting a little old man on the head.
She went to leave, but went into the bathroom. All right, she's back out. Now there are big busted nurses following her. Smoke, 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 smoke. A police officer's blowing a whistle at her and shaking a bobby stick. How is that possible? We're in America. Oh, wish I had my whistle. All right, listen, we got to take a break. Contest on between now and 7:30. You got a chance to win $1,000. Keep listening to the Opie and Anthony Show. Oh. There's a running theme on the Opie and Anthony Show today.
It's creepy.
We have pissed off another PD.
I was going to go talk to her, but I looked in her office and she was hanging upside down from the rafters sleeping. I'm like,
hanging upside down, smoking a cigarette. Smoke, 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 smoke. Wait, we actually have audio of her? We have audio of her.
Walking down the hallway?
Walking toward the studio. Oh, no. In a nurse's outfit. And a patch over one eye. Kill Bill, anyone? 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 Bueller? Anyone? At least we're getting more sounds on the radio show, right?
Kill Bill was good. I didn't like it at first.
Yeah, it grows on you, that movie.
And then it just was really good.
I saw
that goddamn Michael Parks is so good in Quentin Tarantino movies. He played the sheriff guy. Yeah, he was also in Dusk Till Dawn. He played the cop that was in the place initially where they had taken the hostages, and the guy behind the counter wasn't supposed to let on to the fact that that George Clooney and Quentin Tarantino were in the back room holding a couple of girls hostage. It was so good. He's just sitting there talking, giving that delivery. Just a great actor. Another one that Quentin Tarantino just finds from the past.
He's good at that,
my friend. Is. And whoever does the music in Tarantino's films is the best.
Yeah.
Whoever grabs his songs.
Just finding all that stuff that is...
old, music and old surfer music.
Stuff that should have been on the radio, right?
Yeah.
You're like, wow, why wasn't this ever played on the radio? Cool stuff. Hey, it's 80s New Wave Tuesday.
So, what would you little maniacs like to do first?
Let's 80s New Wave Tuesday.
Science!
She blinded me with science.
Oh, and she filled me biology.
Bueller. Shoot that poison arrow to my heart. Shoot that poison arrow. Shoot that poison arrow to my heart. Shoot that poison arrow.
You take drugs, Danny? Every day. Good.
Who can it be now? Who can it be now?
A dope.
Who can it be now? Who can it be now?
It's 80s New Wave Tuesday on the Opie and Anthony Show.
Voice. You just want to hit him.
But every week, it's those three guys fighting it out. This week's star, Club Soda Kenny. I got to give it to Kenny over Roland and Steve. Steve? What do we call him?
Gentlemen, yes.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We call him Steve on this show?
Yeah.
He was called other things on other shows. But there you go. We give it to Kenny today. Hey, we got your video clip of the day. This should be up on ondaradio.com later on today when Stephen S. from Bayshore does the show rundown. But this is great, man. The news is live, and they decided to scare the crap out of the anchors for Halloween.
Yeah.
Simple as that. And this is how it went down.
6:09 is the time. We love emails. Good morning at news10.net.
It sounds like people are being murdered.
What a great idea, though, man.
You had the four people at the desk.
Yeah.
At the anchor desk. I guess, whatever, the entertainment person, the weather person, the sports, and the anchor. And they're all sitting there ready to get into their little chit-chat. And two people come running onto the set with horrible masks on and covered in some kind of fake blood. And one of them holding a knife chasing the other one. And they went running toward the desk and they went around back and the women just started screaming bloody murder. One of them falls off her chair. The look of horror on her face didn't go away. Like the guy kind of knew really quick what had happened and he put his head in his hand and started kind of laughing. But this one woman was completely horrified.
Yeah.
It sounds like a murder scene.
And why does that continue to horrify people, the scary masks?
It's just surprise scares people.
The real maniac is coming at you, and they're going to look just like you and I.
Yeah.
You know something? I don't even need, somebody to jump out and go boo sometimes. Did you ever just turn around and someone's looking at you, and you go, ah!
Well, happened about an hour ago.
Yeah. The apparition just showed up.
Funny you should say that, Anthony.
You want me to leave?
You know who she looked like?
No, I said, leave me alone. You're missing the line. She goes, I will leave you alone.
I'll leave you alone.
You don't get my knowledge anymore.
Like X-Men, she just disappears through the wall.
I'll leave you alone, Opie. And then she crawled back into the TV like the girl from The Ring.
Sorry this is inside for a lot of people, but it's making us laugh today. Just hysterical. Here's the headline. I pissed off another PD. And here we go. All right, so you got the news. You got all four at the anchor desk. You got the news.
I'll be back.
Oh, really? Will you?
I'll be back.
Yes.
Stop whining. I'll be back.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, we just want to address it a little.
Stop it!
All we want to do is, because we're getting a lot of phone...
Quiet.
Can't we just take a call from Chicago?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
All right. What? Why don't you leave us alone?
I'll be back.
Oh, boy.
You will.
That's never good, right?
What do you think of the show so far?
It sucks.
All right.
Oh, it was hilarious.
I'm the party pooper.
Yeah. Yeah, well.
Could be said.
Oh, she was hot under the collar.
Just a bit.
She danced out of here like Riff Raff in the Rocky Horror Picture Show. She time warped out the door.
Hit the brick, sister.
Beat it, toots. Men are busy.
Hey, I was just quoting a line from that fine HBO special from Jim Norton, Monster Rage.
The bricks, toots, toots. Is there a woman alive that appreciates being called toots? I submit to you, no.
All right, listen.
Light and sweet, honey.
All right, can we play this, please?
I don't know, can we?
All right, so you got the anchors behind the desk. You got the sports guy, the weather girl, the news anchor, and the news anchorette.
Anchorette.
And people come running on set in scary, scary mess. Let's play this through finally. And like I said, this video of the day will be up on ONARadio.com later on today.
6:09 is the time. We love emails. Good morning at news10.net.
It's one of those things.
Oh, is that hysterical?
One of those things you got to stop and enjoy, man. By the way, the video's already up on other Opie and Anthony websites.
That is the sound. If you've ever wondered, like, wow, do they get recordings of people being murdered?
Yeah.
That's it. That's like what you hear. This just happened to not be a murder.
So then why is it so funny?
It's funny because it wasn't a real, like, murder or you know, people frightened for their lives.
Yeah.
That woman was totally scared for her life.
And you don't have to be worried about a guy in a mask running in. You know when you get scared? When your ex-coworker walks in and he's wearing, like, military clothes.
Right, there's a
That's
problem.
when there's a problem.
Here's one of the anchors isolated.
Okay.
Stupid E-Rock.
Let's attempt to play it out this time. Here we go. Here we go.
6:09 is the time. We love emails. Good morning at news10.net.
Oh, by the way, this is your news.
Yeah,
this is the news.
News now is what they're doing. They're scaring each other.
Right, this is the news.
Turned into a fraternity.
When they're not doing like Dance Fridays
Frat house.
and everything else they do, they do this.
Remember that time the guy scared Cronkite like that and he handed to death?
Boy, you sure got me that time. Did he?
6:09 is the time. We love emails. Good morning at news10.net.
That was good.
Oh my God!
Good.
You got me. You got me there.
That was good, you guys.
Oh, Mike, are you No.
You know, the anchor guy still can't have a real moment. He goes, that was weird, guys.
Guys.
That was weird.
That was weird stuff.
You know, we have a, you have the, we have an old tape of Tom Brokaw.
Really?
Same thing happened to him.
Yes.
Let's go to that tape right now.
Tom Brokaw, NBC Nightly News. Today in the news, mother. You scared the living out of me. I'm sitting in a pile of my own. That took me by surprise. I thought a bunch of were coming in here to rob me. Are we on?
Yeah, we are, Tom.
NBC Nightly News.
It was just our little gag for Halloween. You know Halloween.
Hell of a gag. Halloween.
No, just say Halloween. Just say Halloween forever.
Halloween.
What?
Halloween.
Halloween.
All Saints Day. That old gag.
All right, well, there you go. Linger longer. So then everyone calmed down in this news station. It was out of Sacramento. And the woman apologizes for screaming. And listen as the male anchor justifies it by saying, "You're girls."
Monica and Melissa, or Melonica, as you like to call them.
Melonica, seriously?
Well, you couldn't see. You just heard a scream behind you. Yeah. And Melissa, you saw them running in?
What?
Yeah. Oh, this is a
And
rare.
I apologize. I really do scream quite loud on like roller coasters and stuff. People don't like to go on them with me.
You know what? I have to apologize as well because I really let off screaming.
You're girls.
Oh, my goodness.
Here we go, Melissa.
Then they're just laughing.
I know. It's like, how about this?
People are dead.
Yeah, exactly. How about you stop with the self-congratulatory, basking in your own adorableness. We got it. It happened. Move on. I mean, I just can't let the moment go.
Yeah,
exactly.
17 killed today in a car bombing. I can't believe you scared us.
E-Rock comment?
I love the garlic butter sauce.
Yeah, I thought you did.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you did.
Saw it.
That one was smooth today, right?
I'll say.
That was real smooth.
Silk.
Eric was a hell of a DJ in Florida, though.
Oh, boy, was he.
Yeah.
You were supposed to bring in other air checks there, E-Rock.
Did you? No. Why?
You'll have it tomorrow morning.
What happened today?
I had some things happen yesterday, so I could...
Ooh, what'd
you have happen?
Oh, boy.
I don't want to get into it right now.
Wait a minute.
Your girlfriend dump you?
No.
Oh, good.
What happened?
No, just some health issues.
Health
yesterday.
issues?
Yeah.
Be vague.
Yeah, wait. Did you have sex with somebody who entered this country in 1969? What's the matter? We got to know. You know.
Is-
as soon as I get some results, I'll let you know.
Does it affect... It's you, though?
Yeah. Maybe.
It's not a family member.
No.
So results. So you've taken tests.
Yeah, a lot of them.
A battery of tests, would you say?
Yeah. I'd say at least
And
4 or 5 different tests.
is this something potentially serious?
Could be.
Could be.
Diabetes.
Could be.
No, it's not that.
Down syndrome.
Okay. Oh, my God. All right. Let's get to some systems here.
Okay.
Nervous system.
That's one of them, yeah.
Circulatory system.
That could be the other one. That we don't know about yet.
But nervous system?
Yeah.
Does he have gout?
Do you have Parkinson's?
MS?
No.
What part of your body's rotting?
Nothing. Nothing's rotting.
Nothing's rotting.
All right.
Nothing's dying.
But nervous system. Let me think. Is there any Michael J. Fox action happening?
No.
Okay, then it's and what else could it be?
With no Michael J. Fox action, that would imply movement. Let's see.
What is it?
Battery
E-Rock?
test.
Now you gotta-
What does it mean? You're just nervous?
No.
Oh, okay. So it could be. Is it affecting any of your senses?
Could be, yeah.
Sight, hearing, smell, taste.
No, not those. Maybe touch.
Touch. You're having a numbing feeling.
Sometimes.
Where? Because say your left arm.
No, that's what I thought, but no.
Oh, Jesus.
Numbing.
Your third leg?
Is it in your leg, your calves?
No, it's actually like all over.
You're having an all-over numbing feeling. Is it half your body or the whole body?
About half.
Half. Oh, boy. Which half?
The upper half.
Oh, up. No, that's different. It's supposed to be left and right. Your upper half, from like your waist to your head, is numb.
What do you have, a pinched nerve or something?
No, there's damn, I forgot the name of it. But it has something to do with your nerves kind of sending the wrong signals to your brain, so that it doesn't regulate your body temperature the right way, or sometimes like It's just like numbing. Like sometimes you go to grab something, and you can't feel like.
Get a hold of yourself. That's what a doctor should say. You can't feel anything when you touch something?
It's not all the time. Just it's very rare when that happens, but it's been happening.
Is it tingly numb or just or Novocaine feel fat fingered numb?
Nah, it's
more than
It's a
usual.
little tingly.
Tingly.
Yeah.
It's like a bad commercial. Like he started by grabbing a cup of Sanka and fell off the
Captain
piano top.
Captain Handsome from Stupid Philly writes, let's pray E-Rock has SIDS.
Someone's saying it's called numbskull. Oh my God, that's horrible.
When are you going to find out?
I think beginning of next week I find out some of the results.
And what are they going to say?
Yeah, what are
they looking for?
Did he give you some options that it might be?
It's a combination of things. They took a lot of blood yesterday. Had to do a EKG and a stress test.
You did a stress test. How'd that come out? Don't know yet.
For they do the EKG for I think for like a minute to 2 minutes, and that came out okay. So that was fine. The stress test seems
that says nothing.
Doesn't tell you about it. Yeah,
the stress test seems to be okay for now. It was a little high, but they said it wasn't anything.
Might have a clogged artery or something, my friend.
Boy,
how's your cholesterol?
That's what we're gonna find out.
Oh boy.
So there's that. There's the nervous system problem. And now I just was informed I have to go for a sleep study. So now there might be apnea.
They should just come here and watch your work.
My mind was racing.
Someone is suggesting...
And Jimmy crossed the finish line with a doozy.
Yeah. Someone is suggesting that his arteries are clogged with the garlic butter saw.
Butter saw.
His favorite.
It might be, they think you have sleep apnea?
That came up yesterday. They think I might have it.
So I guess they're doing a lot of tests. They're still trying to figure it out. So maybe that's kind of good news, no?
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll see how.
What do they think it might be?
It was like 3 different things. One was the apnea. The second one, I forgot the name. I think I have it at home. But
there's a name for it.
Yeah.
Lou Gehrig's what?
Yeah, it's not named after a ball player.
Yeah, that's never good.
Actually, yeah, let me call Dr. Steve because he knows the name of it.
Oh,
okay. All right. Well, that'll be, your impending death could be a really good radio tease here. So we'll find out what.
See if you're still around.
We got a new Friday segment.
Right. You're going to be all right, E-Rock?
You okay?
Yeah.
And more importantly, is any of this crap potentially contagious? All right.
Nothing.
So that's the important thing.
Nothing contagious, but there seems to be a lot of pills you got to be taking.
Oh, boy.
Really?
Some of this stuff I think is
narcotic.
Some of the same stuff that Fez takes. It starts with a C, I think.
Yes, I'm sure it does.
C-O.
Exactly.
Gotta take it over, right?
I've never seen that word pop up so quickly on the computer here.
What do you mean I have to sit on my pills?
All right, Godspeed, E-Rock.
Thank you.
Well, Steve from Bayshore saying pills, or are they milk duds? Oh, E-Rock.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dr. Steve when we go to break.
Do your pills have little M's on them?
They said I have to take the green one and the brown one and the blue one.
Oh, well, a lot of people also saying, wishing you well. Hey, E-Rock, good luck, bro.
Oh,
from Kevin from Connecticut.
Never say that.
What's the nervous system one?
I don't know. That's.
I think you're a nervous Nelly. I think you're a nervous Nelly, and that's what's causing all this. You're under a lot of stress for some reason. The upper half of your body.
Yes.
You smell burning hair anytime?
No. No metallic taste.
What's that mean?
That means he's having a stroke.
Oh,
my God.
Burning hair.
Yeah, I learned that from The Sopranos.
It's nice when you leave the office and they said, "Oh yeah, you make sure you take Bayer every twice a day."
To thin your blood out?
Oh, they think you got some heart thing happening, bro.
Yeah,
If they got you on the Bayer.
must be. Your cholesterol is probably ridiculous.
We've been yelling at your eating habits for 3 years.
How old are you? 27?
29.
Did they put you on Lipitor or anything?
No. No, right now it's just...
Numbing could be like poor circulation, which means
Right,
something could
right.
be clogged. I'm
Exactly.
no doctor, but my dad had
Poor
a lot
circulation.
of heart things in his
Right.
life, and I know a little bit about this stuff.
Jesus.
You got numb fingertips?
No, not usually.
Just where? Overall chest?
Chest, arms.
Oh,
sometimes.
boy.
That means it's a small clog.
You don't exercise.
Jesus Christ.
You don't exercise, right?
That's not true.
Do you?
Yeah, he
Okay.
He tried. All right, we got to
Not
take a
lot, but
break.
I do.
I know E-Rock's health is important, but let's be honest, commercials are more important.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we really do have to get the spots in.
Sorry, E-Rock, that commercials trump your impending doom. It's Opie and Anthony.
Oh, God.
Oh, I will leave you alone.
I will leave you alone.
You're checking out the Opie and Anthony show. Let's see who won the $1,000. Ben, what's up, buddy? You scared me. Hey, Ben.
How you doing?
$1,000.
What's up, Ben?
Not much.
So,
Hello.
$1,000. Oops.
I know, that's great.
What are you going to do with the $1,000?
Sorry.
I don't know. Pay some bills.
Pay some bills. Yes.
Everyone's paying bills.
Yeah.
Just waste it. Waste it on yourself. Buy something.
Yeah, what are you going to...
Go buy yourself something.
Yeah, what bill are you going to pay with $1,000?
Car payments.
Oh, wow, that's fun.
Car payments?
Sucks, right?
Yeah.
What, are you behind on them?
No.
Oh.
Just going to throw a few months in?
Yeah, why not, right?
All right, Ben. Well, congratulations. You're the latest $1,000 winner. All right?
Thank you, guys.
All right. We got to figure out what tomorrow's sound is for the people out there that want to win $1,000.
If I won $1,000 and I was, a working guy, like the old days, I would not think responsibly like that. I'd be at the hobby shop getting a radio control helicopter and have to tell my landlord I don't have the rent.
Oh, of course.
That's what I would do.
Responsibility.
Are you kidding?
Why? You're already
Buying
in the
something
hole.
fun. Yeah, what am I going to do? Pay off something and have no fun, and then the next month, what, are you going to win another $1,000? No. So you just blow it on something that you're going to enjoy for a little while.
You're in the hole, and it's free money, so
Yeah.
enjoy it.
Be in debt.
Let's see what else we got. Gossip and emailing are among top office peeves. Man charged with having sex with 92-year-old woman's corpse.
That is a great little story. Unfortunately, not many details, because I really want to hear all the ins and outs of that story.
Probably more fun than when she was alive. At least you don't have to hear the stories. It looks the same, it smells the same, and you don't have to hear about what her grandchildren are doing in college. Really? How much was bread when you were 5?
Yeah, great. School, one room schoolhouse, you say?
Yeah.
What else?
They weren't even allowed to vote, huh?
That is just one of those stories. What the hell does the family think or do?
I don't know.
Is there with your grandma?
This is what we got on that one. A man employed by hospitals in Teaneck and Summit, of course he works at a hospital, has been charged with having sex with a 92-year-old woman's corpse at the Teaneck facility. Lab technician Anthony Marino,
good name,
or Marino, 24 in Manhattan, was arrested Sunday morning after security personnel at Holy Name Hospital observed him engaging in sexual activity with the body in the hospital morgue. What the F?
In the morgue.
I could see if it was Anna Nicole 10 minutes after she kicked off. You're almost obligated to jump on just to brag to your friends. You know, wave at everybody.
92 years
Take a
old.
picture.
Yeah.
Take a picture of yourself. Hey.
This is disgusting. He was charged with desecrating human remains.
It's a crime, huh?
He's required to submit to a psychological evaluation and is being held on $400,000 bail.
That's a lot of bail for that crime. I'm not saying it isn't a completely sick thing to do, but desecration of the dead, I don't think it should warrant $400,000.
No?
No, what's he going to do?
All right.
Exactly. What else do you do with 92-year-olds?
Yeah.
See, why not let somebody get some enjoyment out of it? She's going right into the ground anyway. Why not give somebody a last hurrah?
Oh, she's probably for the past friggin' 30 years just been doling out misery to everybody. Just a burden in the old home.
30 years? Why do you think 62's old? You got your numbers all messed up, man.
Well, I did. I meant 20 years.
Oh, 20. Well, 72's not even that old these days.
Well, it's 72 could be. She could be insane by 72.
Nah.
Some people are very completely have their wits about them and healthy at 72. Other people, they're already in the home going, help!
Not many.
Help!
Not many.
No?
Nah, it gets a lot older than that in those homes.
Yeah?
Yeah, Mommy was in one of those for a while.
Really?
Recovering from a horrific car accident.
And you saw a lot of old people in there?
Yeah, and they weren't in their 70s.
Really, like 90s?
90s, people celebrating their 100th birthday with just one.
It's got to be a treat.
With one great-grandson and a birthday cake. How depressing.
What do? They don't put 100 candles on, right?
No,
just put that
cupcake.
big 100.
Yeah, one giant candle that says 100 on it.
Big. Ought to be a Roman candle pointed at her. Unlike the 90-year-old woman at the morgue that got the Roman war helmet.
So there you go. That's sick, F.
And this is very sad news. I don't want to bum everybody out, but scientists find the oldest living animal.
Yep.
Then kill it.
Wow.
And that's the headline, too.
Yeah.
What is this thing?
British marine biologists, they found what they think is the oldest living animal.
It's always in the water, the oldest thing.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
And they had to kill it. It was a team from Bangor University, and they were dredging the waters of Iceland. Some stupid research they do, and they found this unfortunate specimen. They said belonging to the clam species.
Oh.
And they cut through its shell.
Wait, the clam species Arctica islandica.
Yeah,
That's what Iraq has.
Yes, Arctica Islandica. Yes, that is what Iraq has.
Arctica Islandica.
That's when your temperature is off, and somehow that morphs into incompetence. I'm chilly. What was I supposed to do?
The guy can't even be cut a break when he's waiting on tests about his health.
That could be really bad news.
Cut him some slack.
Yeah, man.
They cut through its shell, which made it more of an X-clam. Oh, that's what killed it. They had to count its growth rings, and they realized it had been between 405 and 410 years old.
No way.
Humans just stink.
And they kill it by cutting into it.
Only after researchers cut through its shell, which made it more of an X-clam, and counted its growth rings, did they realize how old it had been. Yeah. Another clam of the same species had been verified at 220 years old, and a third may have lived 374 years. But this most recent clam was the oldest yet, and we had to kill it.
Couldn't they take a piece of its shell or just ask it?
Yeah.
Or how about you look at this thing and go, wow, that's old. That's an old clam.
That's the guy the Morse said.
Well,
it was 200.
Bounce pass and a layup for Anthony.
Layup. I'd say Anthony slammed that one in with fervor.
And then you got your top earning dead celebrities. This list comes out every year. And, Presley is back up at number one. He made over $40 million last year, and he's dead. He's been dead for 30 years.
30 years.
And he made over $40 million last year. Rounding out your top five, you got John Lennon in second place. Charles Schultz, the Peanuts guy. George Harrison is in the top 10 for the first time ever. And you got Albert Einstein in fifth place. Top earning dead celebrity.
That is from Baby Einstein. Those stupid things that are out for little kids.
What's stupid about that?
Baby Einstein?
Yeah, what's wrong with kids listening to a little Einstein crap?
Because it has. Do you think Albert Einstein would have endorsed that garbage?
Yeah.
Truck.
Exactly.
Ball.
Baby parrot, it should be called.
Baby parrot.
Little dope just repeats what he heard. He has no idea. He picks up a ball and he goes, ball, and then he eats it. And then he throws an orange to someone with a catcher's mitt because he's a dunce. Your kid is a dead-end dunce. Live with it.
Baby Einstein. Let's see the little crap factory split an atom. That's what I want to see. That's Baby Einstein. Build an A-bomb and blow up your playpen. Little creeps. I hate kids.
Let's go to Freddie in Chicago. Freddie, what's up?
Not much, man. It's a bad day in Chicago. They took you guys off the air to put a 1970 couple of fools on there, an overgrown Wait, Steve Dahl, and a boring Gary Meyer.
Oh, we like those guys.
Nah, they're all right. And they're just stunting.
Suck.
They're stunting.
70s.
They're stunting. That has nothing to do with what CKG is going to become. So
Steve Dahl left, right?
He's going to, but they're giving him like CKG for the rest of the week, and then he's going to move to another station and do mornings, and then I think CKG is going to do some kind of like fresh format.
Really?
I believe that's what's happening, yes. I'm sorry, sir.
How are you in on everything?
Excellent.
How are you in on everything?
I'm just in the know.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, yeah. I'll just leave.
Huh? No.
I can't remember the line.
Then I'll...
Line?
Oh, I'll leave you alone.
Oh, right. Okay, alone. I got to remember that.
You want to leave me alone? Okay, Opie. I'll leave you alone.
Leave you alone.
All of a sudden, the arms opened up. Flap, 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 flap. Opie turned around and he said, "You fly back to school now, little starling." Fly, 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 fly.
Karen in Jersey. Karen.
And as she was walking out, Miggs threw something at her, so we called her back. Look deep inside yourself, Tracy.
Pantene.
Hey, Karen.
Hey, I'm just worried about E-Rock, and I wanted to make
Hair has
sure
the...
Hold on a minute. Are you insane?
No, what are you saying, sweetheart?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Wow, that's... I know they hate when I say it, but that is a doozy.
Come on. We're all just having fun.
Yeah, we're just being silly.
Karen, Jersey. What? Oh, we lost Karen in Jersey.
Oh, what was she saying, that dear?
Something about E-Rock and with his health issues.
Oh, with his E-disease.
If he passes out, will someone in the studio give him UPS?
Oh, give the man UPS.
I'd be lucky if we noticed.
Got to linger longer for that one. Poor E-Rock.
We love E-Rock. He knows that.
Feel bad for him.
Of course we do.
What a staff we have. Jesus Christ.
Start training somebody on his duties immediately.
What's that? Okay, you find the AIDS monkey.
In baseball news, you got the Red Sox win the World Series. Of course, you got Joe Girardi as the new Yankees manager.
He looks like a Yankee skipper, a very handsome, cut, chiseled guy.
Ooh.
Baseball in general is beating up A-Rod because his agent decided to announce that he was not re-signing with the Yankees during the fine game that was going on.
The World Series, you're not supposed to make any announcements.
There's this unwritten thing in baseball where you're like, when the World Series is happening, it's supposed to be all about the World Series. It's an unwritten law in baseball. Like, look, this is why we're all in baseball, to play in the World Series. So when World Series time comes around, everyone should shut their yaps. And as soon as the World Series is over, then you start talking about, who your coach is going to be and all this. But A-Rod's agent decided to send out the press release during Game 4 of the World Series, right in the middle of the game. And, of course, then the announcers had to start discussing that, and it took away from the game. So a lot of people in Boston especially pissed off. A lot of people in baseball pissed off.
They won the goddamn...
Yeah, but it kind of,
no one cared.
It shows A-Rod's character.
That's his agent too. Is a dirtbag.
Yeah.
But you know what?
It's all about A-Rod.
Selfish pig of a player.
Mm-hmm.
He's a great regular season player. He's won nothing. He won nothing in Seattle. He won nothing in Texas. He won nothing in New York, and he'll win nothing wherever he goes. I want him gone. Go. Do you want $300 million? Die.
So that was a dick move on his part and his agent's part. Then you got Girardi's has been announced, yes, like we said. That means Don Mattingly's out. He's been a Yankee soldier forever, and he's so pissed he's leaving the team. And then you got Joe Torre supposedly going to the Dodgers.
Good for Joe.
And supposedly there's going to be a whole bunch of people following Torre to the Dodgers.
Let them enjoy
Well, that's what they were speculating, but...
Well, that was James Ford.
James Ford, smug guy, we call him. Smug guy.
Was speculating a lot of players can follow Joe to L.A.
It's the way he holds the microphone. He holds the microphone kind of sideways.
Smug guy. And he leans his head, and there's one side of his mouth is open. He's just like, well, we're here in front of the Yankee store. They go to the Yankee store that isn't even open.
They don't want to deal with Bronx traffic.
No.
Stand on 42nd Street.
Anything with a... I'm standing in front of a man with a Yankee hat. I don't mind. Could you get a real location? What's the matter with the CW11? They're getting lazy.
Marge? Marge is on the phone from the little shelter. Marge.
Oh, it's Marge from the little shelter.
Sorry to hear what happened to you at that hospital. You all right?
Good morning, sir. Do me one favor.
Marge.
Please.
We don't just do favors like this. It's quid pro quo, Marge. Quid pro quo.
Quid pro quo.
Right. Not.
You tell us things, and we laugh at you.
Do not let Jim say anything.
You hear about the cats at JFK? They're setting traps.
It's horrible.
It's just horrible.
I guess there's packs and packs of cats all over JFK. And you got those union guys. They don't have time to deal with stupid cats.
No.
They got luggage to get on planes, and they got to like wave some planes in.
Can I say one thing?
And these cats are taking over JFK, so they're setting traps, and now the animal rights activists are up in arms. They're like, how dare you do that? You got to catch them in a safe way, and you got to neuter them, and then you got to send them back onto the JFK property.
To the runways.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
I have no idea, gentlemen, who I'm speaking to.
How should they catch them?
Can you please identify yourself?
No. Marge,
Wait a minute.
I got a
Yes,
question
you.
for you.
Wait a minute.
I have a question for you before you can say anything.
Anthony, please say, this is Anthony.
This is Anthony. Hi, I have a question
This
for
is
you, Marge.
Anthony. I have a question for you.
Before you say anything.
Marge, this is Anthony. I got a question for you.
Okay,
Yes.
as long as it's not Jim. I refuse to speak to Jim.
Oh, why?
What is wrong with Jimmy?
He's a rat.
Why?
Why is Jimmy a rat?
What happened?
The meanest, nastiest things about Little Shelter and me and the animals. I will continue the conversation if I do not have to speak to Jim Norton.
We'll keep him quiet.
Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
All right, Anthony, why don't you talk to Marge from Little Shelter?
Hello, Anthony.
What do you think should be happening with these cats? Go.
With the cats?
Yeah, exactly.
Try to find homes for them.
Ugh.
What we have to do.
Boring.
All right, move on to something else. I'm here for a different reason.
Hey, I know you're here for a different reason. Can I ask you a question? Very important question. Is it true? Now, be honest.
I will.
Is it true that when it's Anthony? Hi.
Okay.
How are you?
It's Jim Norton.
How are you?
Is it true that when somebody works for you or works over there at the little shelter,
Yes.
that they have to sign something that prohibits them from rescuing animals for 2 years after they leave the little shelter?
I've never heard of that.
Well, Marge, I get my information from inside the little shelter.
So, in other words, there's a stool pigeon there.
There's a stool pigeon.
Oh, so you're admitting.
There's a stoolie.
Wait a minute. Wait, we don't allow stool pigeons or birds at little shelters. So whatever information you have
It's
is
a
incorrect.
stool cat.
What's wrong with birds, Marge?
Wait a minute. Here's the deal. I'm calling.
Wasn't there a young girl? Wasn't there a young lady that tried to get a job at Little Shelter and she refused to sign that piece of paper prohibiting her from saving animals if she had been fired from the Little Shelter? And she refused, and you said, no job.
Wait a minute. Am I allowed to say?
It's more important to keep people in a no-compete contract than it is to save animals?
You know. Why, when I call,
And I heard, Marge, from this stool pigeon, Marge, that you are also, you used to work at the North Shore Animal League, and what you are doing for the little shelter is turning it from a nice non-profit organization into a profitable organization where you are pocketing money.
All right. Wait a minute. Can I have something to say here, please?
You may retort.
First of all, I thought you guys were my friends.
Yeah.
You
And it seems as though you really don't care about the animals at Little Shelter.
That's a pack of lies.
Oh, my God, Marge. I have a cat myself. His name is Jack, and Steve from Bayshore gave him to me.
We totally, Marge, we totally
Oh, he
support.
isn't?
We totally support.
Deflection.
We totally support, Marge.
Hello.
We totally support that crematorium you call a rescue center.
And by the way, a little update on the cat my brother wanted to give you, and remember, and you guys couldn't take the cat, so now he was stuck with this weird cat that's kind of blind. Well, one of the little cat's eyes exploded over the weekend.
Holy Jesus, no, it didn't.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Wow,
There's
put
your
that
update.
thing out on Halloween.
There's your update.
Unfair.
Marge, is the new slogan for the little shelter, greed is good?
Wait a minute.
That's right.
Yes?
It's
Yes.
unfair. There are 3 people speaking, and there's one person here who is trying to make sense out of all this nonsense.
Put a dog on the phone.
We want to talk to a
I
dog.
want to talk to a dog.
A smarter one.
So at least would you give me the opportunity to be heard?
Yes.
You may be heard.
Thank you very much. What you are talking about
Is failure to communicate.
There are people at Little Shelter that, for whatever reason, they didn't understand the commitment. We are trying to get as many animals saved out of shelters that destroy.
As long as they go to the little shelter, so you can say, I have X amount of animals and need X amount of money.
Wait a minute. You promised to let me speak.
I'm letting you speak, Marge.
Tell him, please.
Yes.
By the way, I have tried desperately to...
Wait, what did she say?
Hello?
Yeah.
All right. So here's what I want to say. The little
doddering
shelter is
fool.
operating on a shoestring budget.
Yes.
So I am telling you
Shoestring
the truth.
goes for miles.
I never understood that term, the shoestring budget thing.
All you have to do, Greg and Anthony...
Did you use my real name?
If you go over to the little shelter and you see for yourself that there is nothing there that
Yeah.
looks as though we have any money.
Yes, you'll hide the back room where you guys sit like Tony Montana. Just putting hundreds of thousands through the counting machines with the clock without a 12 in it.
Who didn't notice that? What did he think?
Who didn't notice?
Did Tony Montana think it was hole in the wall o'clock? That is quarter past spying eye.
Anthony.
Dummies. Yes, Marjorie.
Please, if you have been to Little Shelter, which I assume...
I drove past many a time
Why do you
on my way to a party
and
because
why don't you drive in?
I'll drive through it. You keep this up.
Well, it's very easy.
Marge, come on, let's go. We got radio.
We got to give you a plug. Let's give you a plug. The North Shore Animal League, 25 Davis Avenue, 516-883-7575. We're always happy to help you at the North Shore Animal League.
I don't know why there's competition between organizations that are
trying to save animals.
Right.
I'm never calling you again.
What?
What?
I'm never calling you again.
Why?
Because you are so cruel to animals.
Cruel? You should see how I treat my Jack on Pal Talk. He goes up on my shoulder like a parrot, and sometimes I put him on my head and make a cat hat. The people love it.
That we asked you to
He drinks beer and wine.
raise money for a medical center. No.
A medical center?
Here I am begging you on bended knees.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you stay on those knees.
Sexy.
Sexy stew.
All I get is a lot of negativity.
Yeah, you must have been something before electricity, huh? Hey, I'm no doorknob either.
I love the Caddyshack theme today.
A bunch of degenerate, low-life, lying hypocrites.
But Marge, me and your father went to war together.
Well, Marge, we'll do it for you.
We played golf together.
Here's the plug. The North Shore Animal League.
Yep.
25 Davis Avenue. It's in Port Washington. They take good care of the animals. Unlike that murder center, it's 516-883-7575.
Murder center. Is it true you have a room with rotating blades that lowers onto the cattery?
I will tell you one thing.
Yes?
That anytime you give a non-kill shelter a plug, it makes my heart good. So give it to North Shore Animal League, give it to Bideawee, give it to...
What's a kill shelter?
Yeah, name a kill shelter.
Yeah.
But you want to know something.
Where are the kill shelters?
I'm sorry?
Where are these kill shelters?
Why are you continuing to talk to us? I thought you said you would never talk to us
The kill
again.
shelters that are in the city.
Are they in the city?
The kill shelters that are on Long Island.
They do not have kill shelters on Long Island, Marge.
That is a lie.
They don't. Name one.
I don't want to.
Damn it.
That isn't the right thing to do. And I've lived my life trying to do the right thing, unlike some of these hypocrites that are just trying to hurt our...
Marge?
I promise you one thing, gentlemen.
What?
And here's my promise.
Uh-oh.
Yeah?
Here comes the threat.
Really, this is to you,
Okay.
Greg, and it's to you.
Did you use my real name again?
Yeah.
Not, and wait a minute, and it's to that very nice man that answers the phone in the beginning.
I don't like the fact that you badmouth. Why'd you badmouth Jim Norton?
This is a promise.
Why'd you badmouth me? I'm not going to let you say it.
Here's some sounds from the little shelter.
You can, as
Oh.
to say that it was like,
Come here,
but
kitty.
I'm telling
Come
you
here.
right
Come
now,
here, baby.
You will never
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, gotcha. I cut
Wait.
half of them off.
Wait, we got to say goodbye to Marge.
Marge?
Goodbye for good, gentlemen.
For good?
Marge, but we wanted to cut open your clam and see how old you are.
You can do whatever you like, but you don't have to worry about hearing from me.
Marge, I will donate to the little shelter. Like I always do, because you send me the little address labels that I use.
But I resent.
And then you're not going to call anymore. Well, thanks a lot. I support the little shelter. Maybe not here vocally on the air because I want to make a little fun and have a little fun with you. But I give money to the little shelter for your little address labels.
Well, thanks for nothing.
Do you believe everything that I tell you?
And you're being a
No.
You don't.
cat lover.
Then that's it for me.
You
Then
badmouth Jim Norton. Why?
Yes, Jim Norton's a good friend of ours, and he's an animal lover too. You ever see horse gag?
Jim has never spoken up in defense of Little Shelter.
Yeah.
Never.
He has too.
It's true.
He has said the North
True.
Shore Animal League.
Absolutely.
25 Davis Avenue, Port Washington, New York.
That's fine. So it's, as I said,
Marge.
you're not hurting my feelings by supporting other shelters.
Can you start the
We're
Hulk
all-
music? This
We're
is it for
all
Marge.
in the same business.
Are you changing the name to Little Auschwitz?
Only
That's what I heard.
The difference between Little Shelter and other shelters is that we don't have squat in money, and that's why I call.
Arbeit macht free kittens.
And
Is that the sign?
That's all I have to say. I think you should try another shelter now and let them.
We didn't want to try one.
Yeah, what do you think? We're running around looking for a host shelter?
Looking for shelters?
That fertilizer factory you call a
Well,
we're too busy looking for a host radio station.
Marge, then this is for you.
Marge, this is it for you, Marge.
This is your last appearance. We're giving you the sad Hulk walking away music.
So
right.
say what you have.
Sad Hulk. Say what you want to say.
All right.
You got 15 seconds, Marge.
All right. I just want to say that Little Shelter is obviously the best, most caring, most deserving, and most under-budgeted shelter in the United States. Say what you want.
All right,
We need the money,
All right,
and that's all I have to say. It's been nice knowing you guys.
Au revoir.
Goodbye, and God bless you.
Adios. Au revoir.
Him.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
au revoir. Marge,
There
her
she
last
goes.
appearance on the Opie and Anthony show.
That was it.
She got fired. That's the problem. She probably got
Yeah.
fired for stealing money. She's probably been bilking them out of thousands.
Bilking.
And they fired her. Just make it look like she's making a graceful exit. Beat it, you old hooker.
We got to take a break. We're a bit late, and we still don't have the sound for tomorrow. What's going on here? What do we got? What do we got?
Jeepers creepers.
How about shovel baseball, or is that too?
Oh, that's too.
That's too harsh.
Yeah.
All right, we'll figure it out. We'll give you the sound that you got to listen for tomorrow to win $1,000. Stay there. It's Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony on your radio dial.
On your radio dial.
Sergeant G from Iraq writes on the SP back. What a rough day. You lost 2 stations and a cattery.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a rough day for us today. We could deal with losing a couple radio stations, but we can't deal with losing a cattery.
No.
Those aren't easy to come by, man.
How many catteries do you even know of?
How many radio shows do you know that actually have a cattery that they can brag
cattery.
about? And we lost that.
The Little Shelter Slaughterhouse and Fertilizer Farm.
By the way, I think we should start some kind of a poll. How long will it take Marge from the Little Shelter to call us back?
To call us again.
It's not going to happen today, but
Nope.
she'll call back eventually.
It'll be a little while, but she'll have something to plug.
By the way, we're continuing to make believe that we weren't kicked off in Chicago and West Palm Beach. Making believe that didn't happen because that's what you do with a radio show, even though all the phones are lit with people wanting to talk about that. But we'll make believe that didn't go down today.
Yeah.
One reason why we can't take a lot of phone calls because we're in the business of make believe now. It's also Rock Scream Tuesday, 80s New Wave Tuesday, Faraway Phone Call Tuesday, Hummer Tuesday, Makeup Stuff Tuesday, and guess what? Tim is suggesting a new one for today.
Right?
New one.
Is E-Rock alive Tuesday? Oh no, he could be dying.
Maybe it's the big C.
Is E-Rock alive? Diabetes? Narcolepsy?
Maybe it's sleep apnea.
Is E-Rock dying?
down with the sickness. down with the sickness.
Coronary. His arteries are clogged.
It's all that garlic butter sauce. His arteries are clogged with mayonnaise.
It's his nervous system.
Could he be dying?
I think he just forgets to breathe.
It's crazy, don't you know?
It's E-Rock Alive Tuesday.
Oh my God, that's terrible. Wow.
Wow.
E-Rock, comment? Comment?
No comment on that one?
None at all. No comment.
Do you think that's hurtful?
Right about now, he's like, why did I share with you guys? Right?
Nah.
Well, it is E-Rocktober.
Wow, what a way to friggin' end E-Rocktober with this big cliffhanger. Are you okay?
I'm imagining the first and only.
Oh.
How much iced tea do you drink a day?
Next year will be posthumous.
Oh, God.
At least a gallon and a half.
A gallon and a half of iced tea a day.
Gallon and a half of iced tea. Do you know how much caffeine that is?
Maybe that's why your nervous system's shutting down. It can't shake anymore.
Yeah.
Why don't you stop it already? Why don't you stop treating yourself? Why don't you have a little gumption?
Yeah.
Do you think I want to eat a turkey wrap?
No.
Yes, that's good.
Oh, okay. That's why you ordered it. Silly. Who wouldn't like a big piece of chocolate cake? Wouldn't that be wonderful?
It sure would.
It would, E-Rock. Don't shake your head no. Oh, is that part of the disease? Sorry. I want to apologize to E-Rock. Oh.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a whole new outlook on life, isn't it?
You probably just got to, like, start living healthy for real now.
Yeah, you can't
That's what's
fake it anymore.
That's what's going to come. It's going to come down to no sneaking up snacks or anything.
Yeah.
And telling us that you ate a salad last night.
You know, high cholesterol is not only what you eat, but it's your family.
Family doesn't have that.
All right, then it's all what you eat.
Then you were adopted.
You're
That's
just
right.
eating horrifically.
I think Mom and Dad have something to tell you finally.
Oh, boy.
A gallon and a half of iced tea a day.
Why? A gallon and a half?
How many treats does one boy need?
Yes. And that's exactly what it is.
How much
You need
sweetness?
little treats and sweets and things.
He's a boy who needs a lot of love and a lot of care. And he's a boy who likes a sweet beverage.
He's got a sweet tooth.
Mother, I don't like milk. I don't like
All
water.
right. You have soda then. Thanks, Mom.
Have some iced tea.
As a matter of fact, have a couple of gallons of it, like you're fueling a car.
Here's a funnel. I'll pour iced tea in your mouth like Peter O'Toole and Caligula, and then we'll stab your stomach, and all the iced tea will go all over you.
E-Rock's mom's a lovely lady.
Of course she is. Like that Roman guard, they're going to tie it off with a string.
You got to get off that iced tea.
Yeah, that's what I was told.
Are the Nagels bummed that we're not on in West Palm Beach, Florida anymore, or are they relieved? Like,
I heard them talking about your son again today.
I would imagine they're relieved in some way.
They don't know unless they just woke up now and found out. I didn't tell them, so
yeah. All right.
People are wondering if you're seeing a neurologist or just a family doctor.
An internist right now.
Internist?
Not even a guy with a medical license?
Oh, yeah. Just an intern? He's seeing an intern is what he's saying.
Seeing a guy that gets coffee from the doctor?
Renee gave him a checkup. Pat Duffy.
Pat Duffy and Renee gave him a four-handed massage. He answered MW4M on Craigslist, and they showed up and massaged his little chubby body.
All right, what do you guys want to do now?
Talk about Iraq's bad health.
I know.
Yeah,
I want to
know.
do that until 11.
Exactly.
That's all I want to talk
I just
about.
want to find out. I want to know now.
A lot of distractions today, right?
We're worried about you.
Yeah.
I mean, we're teasing you like we just think you're a lump, but we really do love you. We're worried about you.
Yeah, it some days.
All right, we're done with that. Let's move on.
What do you want to tell her? Be about you?
Exactly. What do you want? Lose more stations? Go ahead. It's all about your health.
Go ahead. Why not?
No, I'm teasing, man. I'm teasing.
Why not make it the
So,
Enoch show?
what? Yeah.
Well,
What do you got?
You got to finish the sentence. People listening.
No, I don't.
Please do.
E-Rock, just finish the sentence, please.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sometimes it was.
All right. Why would you fall for that?
God.
How many people out there are like, oh, God, E-Rock, don't go for the bait, please. For once, just swim away. Ugh. All right. Hey, Steve, what are you up to?
Nothing.
Yeah, of course not.
Oh, man.
Why would you be up to something?
You got anything? No?
No, of course not.
I mean, like E-Rock.
Is everyone
have
just
anything
avoiding
bad?
Tracy in the hallways?
No, I went back and talked to Tracy for about a half hour before.
How's she feeling?
A little hurt.
Exactly. That is a little scorn.
I think her feelings are hurt.
But why?
Because it's funny when it's somebody else. It's not funny when it's you.
What are you talking about? I've lived under the bus for 5 years.
I understand that, but you're a bit more conditioned to the tire treads being on your chest. Maybe she's not.
So instead of producing today's show, you made sure her feelings weren't hurt for a half hour?
Yes, that's what I did.
We're well on our way to 0 stations.
That's right.
Exactly.
And we're also, we don't even want to be on satellite anymore. We're podcasting from now on.
That's right. Look for the O&A podcast coming soon. All right, hey, David Copperfield, now we got voicemails happening.
Oh, no.
This is what?
Huh?
This is what? He's voicemailed girls in the past and...
Well, supposedly he allegedly raped some girl on Rape Island, one of the islands.
Rape Island. He owns an island
where it's really hard to get to. It's like it's a boat ride. It's a plane.
Another boat. It's crazy.
It's not an easy place to go to, and he pretty much owns the whole. He owns the whole island, and there's not much on it except for him.
Is it like Fantasy Island?
You didn't have that ready?
Why would he?
Wow. How fast does that numbness work? My, taking Novocaine suppositories.
Yes, there's the music.
The plane. Look, here comes the numbskull.
Tattoo, his fantasy is he wants to go to work and be respected once.
Send him back. We cannot do that. It is too big a fantasy.
Good impressions, ladies and germs.
It's awful.
It's a nerve of me to try to do any impressions.
Oh, they're both terrible.
Here's your bullet points. So, rape charges allegedly against their David Copperfield, and now other women coming out of the woodwork. And his MO is very simply
At his house?
Huh?
Coming out of the woodwork of his house.
Yeah, pretty much.
They've been boarded up behind the walls.
Columbo called it and the beeper went off and they knew that they were there.
And basically, more women coming out and saying, hey, some weird stuff happened with me and David Copperfield. You know, I guess his thing is he looks for really hot blondes in the audience, brings them up on stage, and then takes a little further, brings them backstage.
Yeah.
For a little meet and greet, and then it turns out it's just him and her or something like that.
Yep.
Then he gets all sorts of weird info from the ladies, and I think he catalogs it, and he gets phone numbers and stuff. And now a voicemail is coming out where David Copperfield leaves a voicemail inviting one of these women to the Bahamas.
Of course.
Hey, it's David Copperfield, your friend from Las Vegas. I've got a very interesting opportunity for you.
The opportunity? An invitation to party.
If you could look at your calendar, that's in about a week and a half from now, if you're available to come to the island. We talked about that, and I think there's people down there. I was going to invite you just to have some fun.
The island.
I just don't like the way he said, I got an opportunity for you.
Yeah.
You want to lose a couple teeth and get a black eye? Well, here's your chance.
What kind of opportunity could it be on
an island?
A deserted island.
It's his island. I like how he just calls it, the island.
You know, the island. Where horrific things
Because you think the Bahamas, you're going to go to the Bahamas, maybe a nice resort hotel or something like that. No, he owns it. It's an island you cannot leave. You can't leave this place without him helping you off of this island.
Well, there have to be servants there. There has to be servants. Is there no medical attention on the island? Nothing?
I would love to find out everything about this island.
We don't know much about the island.
I bet you there's people there off to the side that help them out and do security for them.
And they just keep it all quiet. Sure. They probably live, you know what it is? They probably live way on the other side of the island.
Yeah.
And then he's on his side where he can do his wacky rapes, or whatever the hell he wants to do.
How big of an island is it?
It's giant.
He owns Cuba.
It's Australia.
Wow, we both bombed.
Yeah.
I went for the small island. You went for the big one. We both swung and missed. Ant, you got a funny island name?
Galapagos.
There you go. He owns Staten. That would have been the obvious.
Obviously, some black guys on the road this morning. Hey, we got to give you... Hey, that's a trifecta, though. You got to give all three.
Yes. Oh, my God.
All right, so I know what island he owns, because he made the Statue of Liberty disappear. He owns Ellis Island.
Wow.
I think he owns...
Call up with your favorite island.
What is this, the Howie Carr show?
Howie, I like long.
Long is good.
Long
Hey, here's your sound for tomorrow if you want to win $1,000. You got to listen for this.
I like to make werewolf movies.
Ooh, I like that. It's got a theme.
And I thought we used that one already, but people are saying we did not.
No!
So in honor of Halloween tomorrow, this is what you're listening for if you want to win $1,000.
I like to make werewolf movies.
10th caller tomorrow will win $1,000 between 7 and 7:30 when you hear that.
I like to make werewolf movies.
This sound right here.
I like to make werewolf movies.
The one I'm going to play when I stop talking.
I like to make werewolf movies.
And this sound
I like to make werewolf movies.
will be up on onaradio.com.
Right.
And can we point out what a creep David Copperfield sounds like, by the way?
Yeah, he's...
This is David.
Go down to the island.
Have to hold the phone with one hand. What a creep.
Hey, remember a little while ago we were talking about that 92-year-old dead lady?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's not the sickest story of the day.
Can't be. Come on.
Not the sickest story of the day. Thanks to Danny, he found this gem. This lovely gem.
Tonight there is a bizarre story out of Citrus County. A man is in jail for trying to get another man help him commit murder. But investigators end up finding out something even more shocking. They say the suspect wanted to have sex with a corpse. Fox 13's Jim Hill reports.
The bizarre plot started to unfold inside this house. Citrus County deputies say Kevin Wade Daly was behind it. He's accused of trying to recruit someone to commit murder. But detectives say even more shocking was Daly's motive.
Homosexual necrophilia is what the purpose was. There were going to be sex acts committed on a male corpse.
Homosexual necrophilia.
How do you?
That'd be a great band name.
Oh,
wow.
What?
As you said that, I was thinking that would be a good band name. That's creepy.
Great minds think alike.
Yeah. But
no, that's really just creepy.
Yeah, so do gay people, apparently. How did that come out, by the way? Like, at what point did the other guy bail out? When he goes, look, I'd like you to help me kill this guy. And he went, all right, so I can have sex with him. No.
Investigators say Daly even revealed that his intended victim was a man from Homosassa who was doing construction work in his neighborhood.
He actually came up with his name and his place of business and actually called the man's place of business on the prospect of saying what a good job he had done.
Daly's neighbors couldn't believe it.
It's scary.
I can't believe it.
Daughter here too.
I was glad that he didn't get to really know him on a personal level to invite him into our home.
They're thankful he's behind bars.
He could have murdered me over there in his backyard.
We can sleep a lot easier knowing that he's
You're a woman.
Yeah, what?
I'm glad he's going to feast. I mean, we don't need that kind of... Whew, that's scary. Real scary.
Don't need that kind of tooth.
Don't need that kind of neighbor.
And what makes you think you're going to get a guy to help you do that?
That's a good question, Jamie.
I don't know. There was a story a while ago about 3 friends And one guy looked in the obituary and he saw a cheerleader or one of the girls that he knew. Yeah, she died in a motorcycle accident. Yeah. And he got 2 of his friends to help dig her up because he wanted to have sex with her. And he told his friends, look, I want to dig her up to have sex with her. And they started digging and the cops showed up. And then the friends, quickly ratted him out. Hey, it's not me.
Idea.
I was just digging. He's the one that wanted to have sex with her.
Which one? It was the naked guy with the condom and the shovel. The man's just nude. He's got no pants, just socks and a shovel.
Eagerly awaiting the creaky opening of the casket.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
They're trying to crack the casket open. He's warming up over there. Ooh, it's cold. This never works in the cold. Looks like a mushroom cap.
It's a hell of a friend, though. It's going to help you with your fantasy.
Fluffing with a dead possum. It's disgusting. I don't know. There would be something really, really creepy about that. I know that kind of sounds obvious, but when you really think about it, you don't even want to be in the same room as a dead person. There's just some kind of weird vibe they give off, And then you think of hopping aboard.
I think in the last couple of wakes I've gone to, one was an uncle, so that wouldn't count. But one was a female friend, and I just can't imagine looking at a body and thinking I can't.
And that's where, yeah.
Especially one that's already been buried. And I'm not saying that I can get it in the coroner's office, but at least if he hasn't sliced her open yet, maybe if someone died, they don't get sliced open.
Yeah, that's why I think these people that work in that line of work, they just kind of get desensitized to it, and they kind of go into it maybe for that, and then after a while they work up the nerve because they're desensitized. It's not a body like we think of, oh my God, it's a product to them.
Sure.
It's something to move from an upstairs room to the morgue, and then before you slide it in that cold refrigerator, you knock off a little piece.
All right. Prop it up and everybody says Hail Marys next to it. And you throw it in the dirt and throw crap on it and say, all right, next.
We have to take a little break.
Ooh.
When we get back, because it's been an intense day for everybody.
Yeah.
Oh. We got Roland singing Sunshine Day.
Oh.
Wow. That should help everybody out.
It certainly will.
And we'll also get together a little, what did we learn on the Opie and Anthony show? If you got one, 877-212-O&A.
Really?
Opie and Anthony here. Thanks for checking us out. We greatly appreciate that. We're going to play What Did We Learn on the Opie and Anthony show in a few minutes here.
Jesus H. Christ.
We got a picture of Danny Bonaduce naked in front of us.
Wow.
Is he naked? I thought he was just holding a small turtle.
That was Jim Norton who said that, Danny. I think you're hung like a horse myself.
Yeah, seahorse.
That was Jim Norton, Danny Bonaduce. I'm not stupid. I'm not going toe-to-toe with that animal.
I wouldn't even care if he beat me up after that. All I'd do is laugh at his penis as he hit me.
At least if you went toe-to-toe, nothing else would hit you.
That was Anthony Cumia, one half of the Opie and Anthony show. I think you're hung like a horse, Danny.
This guy's in great shape. Dan, I got to say one thing. There's a naked picture of him profiled, and he's reaching for something, and you can see, his abs and, the little, when you lift your arm, what is that under there?
It's called a muscle, Jim.
It's all muscular, yeah.
It's just called some kind of muscle.
Well, I'll tell you what's not called a muscle. That extra thumb God gave him. God gave him an extra thumb.
That is an awful picture.
Why is he naked?
I don't know. I wouldn't even shower naked if that was me.
That is a horribly small,
E-Rock, where's that picture?
awful.
Yeah, you don't know, huh? I think it was part of some award show. It's just breaking now, hitting the internet.
They give an award for what? Smallest one on an adult male for the third year running is...
There's nothing, just a bunch of Uggs and Ews. And what the F is that? I'm showing the Pal Talk audience and they're commenting. Mutilated junk.
It really is amazing.
We'll try to get more info on that.
You know what it looks like? Picture a cocktail Frank on a beanbag chair. I had higher hopes for that one.
Yes, it's Danny Bonaduce, naked.
All right. Hey,
that is horrid.
I don't want to lose Lori. Lori puts makeup on dead people. Lori, what's up?
Well, actually, I was listening to you guys, and I didn't want to call in, but I just had to because I have the same sense of humor that you guys do. So, I put makeup on dead people. I get a couple of pictures, and, you know, I go in a few times, and at the morgue I work at, there's a couple of interns, and one of them is like the weird Dungeons and Dragons type of guy. You know, he colors his hair black and all that. Well, I came in one night. It was the night before a funeral. You know, she was all dressed up. It was a maybe 60-year-old woman. I had just finished her makeup, and, you know, we use airbrush, so I was airbrushing her. I came in a little later than I was supposed to, and I walked in on the Dungeons and Dragons guy, performing fellatio on the woman I had just finished putting the makeup on.
Well, wait a minute.
Well, it wouldn't be
That doesn't work. That doesn't work. You're thinking of the other thing.
Let's just say this. We have to say it a certain way. You walk back in, and the guy you were with was doing something to this woman that she probably would have enjoyed while she was alive.
Exactly.
You really saw this? What happened to the guy?
Well, I sort of backed out, like, really quietly. Like, it was one of those shocking things, and I backed up really quietly, and I ended up calling the guy who I work for, and I tried to explain it to him, like, as discreetly as possible. I guess they did a few investigations on him, and he ended up being terminated. I guess it was sort of hush-hush type of thing. It was disgusting. I didn't know how do you deal with something like that when you walk in on it? It was so gross.
Wow.
So I just needed to call and tell you guys that because it freaked me out, and it was perfect for you guys today.
Why would you accept a job where you put makeup on dead people?
Yeah, couldn't you, like, find like live people? You know, movie set, things like that.
I do that too, but it's like $1,500 to $2,000 per corpse,
so it pays well. Do you ever get creeped out?
A lot of the times, yeah. The first time I did it, I fainted. I mean, just seeing them, and, you know, they're already cut open, so they have the big Y, and it's, you know, you have to put makeup, like, you know, especially if they're wearing like a lower collared shirt for the funeral.
You gotta put
lower collared shirt. What? Showing off? Yeah. What? A low cut number, something sexy.
Aren't we just about done with open caskets, by the way? I know the older generation,
archaic.
They still think that's the way to
Morbid.
go, but, you know, the newer generations are like, enough with that creepy open casket crap.
It's mostly the older women, you know, or the baby boomers or whatever. You know, the woman that, you know, I just done when I saw that, she was like 50-something or 60, and, I mean, she wasn't like anything young and hot. I'll tell you what, it was pretty gross.
Wow. Well, there you go. I want to thank Electric Eel for this fine guest to the Opie and Anthony show. Linger lungy. Wow, that's a hell of a story there, Lori. How long have you been doing it?
I'm going on 3 years now.
3 years putting makeup on dead people.
Look how they massacred my boy.
All right.
You ever have to really patch someone up?
Yeah, there's been a couple of them. Serious bruising and stuff from the bodies not being properly taken care of.
What about like bullet wounds, anything like that, where you got to use spackle?
No, I haven't seen any of that.
No, huh?
Hey, do you ever put makeup on dead people while you listen to the Opie and Anthony show?
Usually, yep. Sometimes I'm there really early in the morning, so you guys are always on.
Can you call us next time you have a body?
Creepy.
Of course.
Would you put the phone next to the dead person's head so we could tease him?
I want to see if this show would make a dead person laugh.
You're dead.
Yeah, exactly. Get up. I dare you. I didn't think so.
Lori, I'm serious. Call us the next time you're working on a body as our show is on.
Okay, I will.
I want to hear you go through the process, like explain what you're doing and stuff. You don't have to give the person's name or any real details about the person. It's all about you and what you're doing.
Do you think they really look like they're supposed to when you're done?
Well, we get a couple of pictures. You know, I have usually 2 or 3 pictures, and I have to match up, you know. When they die, they harden up. So, I mean, I have to sort of make, you know, contours in the face.
So you got to, like, superimpose in, like, contours with some kind of shading and stuff.
Right. The creepiest thing is when the relatives request them to be smiling.
Get out of here. Smiling?
How do you pull that off?
I have to use makeup, and I use airbrushing. And
a hanger like the Joker.
Yeah.
just give him a big Joker smile.
Yeah, but how do you move the smile into place?
Yeah.
I don't move it. I just use makeup. It's all an illusion.
Just use makeup for
What do
a
you
little
curl up
smile.
those dead lips a little so it looks like, hi, I'm dead, but I'm feeling okay.
I'm all right. I'm smiling.
That's funny. Why don't you just put like his hand like he's saluting, like a wink? How about a wink?
Or one eyebrow up like he's thinking,
yeah, I'm in a casket.
Lori, we could talk to you for a while, but we're running out of show, so you got to call us back, okay?
All right, I will.
Next time you're working on a body, please call the show. Please,
New
please.
friend of the show.
All right, screw Marge. We have Lori,
That's right.
the makeup artist for dead people. Thank you, Lori.
Lori deals with them after they're dead. She doesn't lead them to their deaths.
Yeah. Hey, get rolling. He's going to do a little sing-along as we leave today. Jesse, Jersey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, boys? I just wanted to give you a little bit of what I learned today.
Sure.
I learned that if you eat mayo and drink iced tea for 29 years, your parents may be shopping for a very large coffin.
Sorry with that fresh talk to Eric.
I think E-Rock will be just fine. Ronnie, West Palm Beach, Florida. What's up, Ronnie?
Hey, good morning, Owen.
Hey.
And Jimmy, I seen you a while back, dude. You killed him.
Thank you, buddy.
Great job.
In Cucamonga.
Hey.
It's from a cartoon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sir.
Let's go, Ronnie.
Okay, am I going to be able to pick you guys up anywhere down here? What happened down? Why you guys off the air,
more
man?
of this.
West Palm, we'll get a new station.
We'll try to figure out a new station, but there's many ways to listen to our show as we move forward. Cody, Indiana, what's up?
Hey, guys, I got a pat from Munaki, what I learned today.
All right.
Hi, gentlemen. I learned that pending some test results, sex bagels might be toast.
That's a pretty good pat from Munaki.
Good pat impression.
Sorry about Chicago, guys. Have a good day.
Thank you. We liked the people that were listening in Chicago, too. They seemed to be a cool bunch.
Yeah.
And they were just a bunch, unfortunately.
They were a cool handful.
No wonder Bonaduce is a violent nutbag. Well, yeah.
I said that, too, man.
Yeah.
During the break. Anthony, Long Island, what's up?
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Hey.
Just want to let you know I learned today that Marge's clam is between 405 and 410 years old.
Go on. Combining a bunch of stories today. That's good. Don, Trucker, go.
Good morning, gentlemen. Today I learned that the AIDS makes you glow green.
Yeah, we did learn that.
Yeah.
First case of AIDS came to America in 1969. That's what we're learning today. Roland, you ready? It's been an intense day for a lot of people, and we want you to bring everyone back together with
happiness.
With a happy, sunshiny
this
type
is
of song.
Such a happy song.
All right.
It's Brady Kids.
All right.
You know it?
Sort of.
All right, here we go. You ready, Roland? You're going to sing us out today.
All right.
All right.
I think I'll go for a walk outside now the summer sun's calling my name. I just can't stay inside all day. Gotta get out, give me some of those rays. Hey, everybody's smiling, sunshine day. Everybody's laughing, sunshine day. Everybody seems so happy today. Hey, it's a sunshine day. I'm walking outside now. The summer sun knows if I'm me. He's calling me. I gotta get out. No, wait. Get away. Get away. Get away. Into a sunshine day. Can't you dig the sunshine? Now it's but the same. Can you hear me calling your name? Oh.
Bring it on home. Come on, let's go.
Oh, I think I'll take a walk every day now. The summer sun has showed the way to be happy now. I just can't stay inside all day. I gotta get out, give me some of those rays.
Energy, let's go. Here we go.
Everybody's smiling. Sunshine day. Everybody's laughing. Sunshine day. Everybody seems so happy today. It's a sunshine. It's a sunshine day. Can you dig the sunshine?
Oh, come on, yeah.
Now it sounds the same. Can't you hear me calling?
Hold the note.
Name. I go for a walk outside now. The summer's calling my name. I just can't stay inside all day. I gotta get out. Give me some of those rays. Everybody's smiling, sunshine day. Everybody laughing, sunshine day. Everybody seems so happy today.
It's a sunshine day. Smiling sunshine day. Everybody's sunshine day. Everybody's.
Wow, I hope that brought everybody a smile today.
After that one, I want to say goodbye to Boston, Maine,
New York, Syracuse, and the rest. Hey, if you're still listening, you deserve to know what tomorrow's sound is for the $1,000. Listen for this.
I like to make werewolf movies.
We'll play between 7 and 7:30 tomorrow, and you'll have a chance to win $1,000 if you're... Well, you will win the 1,000 if you're the 10th caller. All right, well, have a sunshine day.
This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
The Opie and Anthony Show. Opie and Anthony. It's showtime.
Quack, quack, quack.
Barry Bonds.
What happened?
Barry Bonds has filed for free agency. I hope the Yankees grab him. I'd love the Yankees to have him for a couple of years.
Would you?
Yeah, just for him to retire a Yankee.
That's silly.
No, that would just be nice, though, to annoy San Francisco.
Don't mind the creaking. That's better. Have it down like this so I can see people.
I don't know if people are buying tickets for my show.
They're not.
Queensbury. I hope they are.
Of course they are.
This Friday and Saturday.
I have no plans in going, and I bought tickets.
What's that fucking place? I don't remember.
Oh, it's St. Basil's. Or Tea
Sweet
Basil.
Basil Restaurant.
Or Sweet Basil Teas.
Sweet Basil Restaurant. I think it's the SaratogaComedyClub.com.
Yeah.
There's a very small room.
Three different names I've heard so far.
It's a nightmare. Call it the fucking comedy club. The fucking comedyclub.com. Fuck Sweet Basil. Fuck Sweet Basil in his mouth. Stupid restaurant name. SaratogaComedyClub.com and then Sweet Basil Restaurant.
Yeah,
What's the name of this fucking shithole? It's in Queensbury.
Queensbury. Can I get an Eric Logan on the phone today, please?
Eric Logan? Why would we want to have Eric Logan on the phone?
Because Congress approved the merger today.
Did they really?
They did.
So that's a big step in the merger talks.
Good. Excellent.
Boy, they were so dead set against it when this ball first started rolling. I'd love to know what the behind-the-scenes shenanigans that went on.
You got to say, Mel is a smart guy. And when he was pushing for the merger, I'm like, I can't picture him betting on a losing horse, as it were.
Wow.
Smart dude.
Supposedly Congress has approved the merger. Now it's down to the FCC. And who else?
Us.
The Securities and Exchange Commission, I believe, might have say. No?
Let me, hold on. Go ahead, talk.
I thought the Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, might have a say in it. Opie's banging a keyboard like he just came over here in 1969 from Haiti.
Angry typing info.
He's giving the keyboard AIDS. So so the government passes it. But then you need the FCC.
Yeah.
And it looks like they're going to pass it. And then I would think some kind of, Wall Street thing.
All right, let's see what it says here.
They have to
let's see what it says over here.
Approve.
I'm going to tell you what it says over here. The much awaited approval is done, and they are urging the FCC and the DOJ.
The Department of Justice.
To also approve the merger. I, too, think it is a good thing, and I know that many on this board do not agree. There will be more diversity of...
Buzz.
All right.
You went to Buzz pretty quick during that read.
Believe me, I want that. I really do want it. I didn't want it at first, but I want it now. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Very much.
Yeah.
You want to say after it's gone through.
You want to share this studio with a few more people? I have no idea.
Oh, fuck.
I'm just
you know
saying
what?
that.
That's a good point.
I'm just saying that, but I bet.
That's a damn good point. We're going to have to share this. Oh, whatever. I wouldn't care.
Hey, this was a great story, and we didn't know how to do it on the other side, so we do it over here. Creep cuts in on Today. NBC and producers of Today got a little more than they bargained for when they set up a media conference call with TV writers and Today's anchors Matt Lauer and Ann Curry.
Matt Lauer.
And Al Roker. So they're on a conference call, and they're doing a little interview for the media conference call with Matt Lauer, Ann Curry, and Al Roker to publicize the new segment, The Ends of the Earth. What's the ends of the earth? Of course, Elo's in a budget meeting for an hour or so.
A budget meeting? Oh, my God. I can only imagine the horror.
Yes.
That must be a budget meeting.
He's trying to justify the alcohol expense in his account. 15,000?
15 large.
There's a lot of thirsty friends.
Hold on a minute. Hold on.
Many empty mini bars.
2.
Yeah. The maid must have took it. Damn, Tom Brady dimple.
2. Eric Logan. Budget meeting.
Sending a little text or an email.
No, I'm emailing from my BlackBerry.
A BlackBerry.
Matt.
We have Bill Donahue calling in at 10 a.m. And
Bill Donahue, the head of the Catholic League.
Could they make this keyboard any smaller?
Yes, they could, but it would be really inconvenient because you wouldn't be able to type that easily as you are right now.
And you know what I'm psyched about? We have Slash coming in from Guns N' Roses on Thursday.
Is he?
And the book is good, man. Yeah, I'm reading his book.
Fuck.
Are we really?
Yeah, it's very good.
Fuck.
He wrote a good book.
What are you writing? Don't write that to the boss. Don't write that to the boss. We need the XM gig.
Fuck you and your...
Now let's not piss off the only guy who likes us.
You and your budget.
All right. Let's get to some news stories here.
He's not going to like that.
Gossip, emailing.
I love gossip.
Me too. I live for gossip. I like to pretend I don't gossip.
Meeting.
But I'm a gossipy Gertie.
I fucking...
Hold on, let me just send this.
You can send it. I live
Dear Elo,
to
fuck
gossip.
you and your fucking... Fucking's better, right? And your fucking budget meeting.
Dear Eric.
No,
Fuck,
sir.
I don't want to be! I want to freaking end!
I think,
yes,
Double
sir.
tap for end. You're in a budget...
There should be a picture with N.
Of course you're in a budget meeting. Fuck you and your budget meeting. Send.
Oh, this is fucked up.
All right.
The McCanns are accused of using Madeline Fund to pay their mortgage.
Oh, my God. Is that the English
The cute little girl.
couple with the cute little girl
and
that
the woman I'm in
ended
love
up
with.
missing? And now they're using funds that the world has been pouring money to these two to pay for their expenses to try to find this little girl, and now they've paid their mortgage with it?
Well, maybe they're not working. I'm going to say...
Are they justifying it that way?
I'm assuming. Maybe they haven't worked, and they have no way they're going to lose their home. I mean, I don't mind that, because if they're not working and they're looking for... that's not like it's a vacation. I mean, your mortgage is a pretty basic thing. You got 2 fucking kids, you're not working.
When you've killed one, it's nice if the people can pay for your mortgage.
I don't believe that happened because I'm in love with the mother. She's so cute.
You like the mother in that?
No, I love.
Oh.
A spokesman for the McCann family has refused to comment on allegations they used some of the Madeline Fund to pay their mortgage. The statement comes after the Daily Mail reported...
Unbelievable paper, by the way.
Yes.
Any of those limey papers, the Mirror, the Mail. You always I always go online and click on some story that seems really outrageous, and it takes you over to London. And then you read it in that paper and go, oh, it's all lies.
They have raised over $2 million in public donations to help find her.
$2 million.
But yeah, they're using... they're not using it for their legal fees, but they are using it, I think, for their mortgage.
Wouldn't you be using it maybe to... First of all, you sell your house. You get rid of it. Then you take all the money.
Too many bad memories.
Yeah. You take all the money, and then you find your kid. You scour the globe with the money, looking for your kid.
The kid is probably in a ditch somewhere dead. And they
know where the kid is because they put the kid there.
And they also have 2 other kids that they have to provide for. Let's just say that they didn't do it.
2 other kids to kill?
Yeah, they have 2 other kids to... No, the mother wouldn't have done that. She's too nice.
You really are in love with this mother.
Yes, I am.
And you don't think she did it.
I know she didn't.
If she was an ugly hag, you'd be going, they ought to hang this bitch for killing a daughter.
Guilty slob. But the fact that she's cute, here's the rule of thumb. Cute ladies didn't do it.
Cute ladies don't murder.
Susan Smith was ugly. Louise Woodward was ugly. Fucking Andrea Yates was ugly.
They did it.
Of course they did. They're ugly.
What about girls, women, young women that have sex with students, and they're ugly? They go to jail, and then you get the hot one, and she didn't even see a day in jail.
Yeah, but at least she admitted that she took the dick.
Oh,
at least we know she took the young cock and molded it around her older, beautiful vag. Everyone knows that was a gift to the boy.
To the boy?
To the boy. This woman did not do this.
Certainly must have been. Okay, that's Jimmy's saying that.
What happened to my story that I started?
What story did you start?
The creep cuts in on today. That wasn't the end of the story, period.
They're my stories.
It gets way better. NBC and producers of Today got a little more than they bargained for when they set up a media conference call with TV writers and Today anchors Matt Lauer, Ann Curry, and Al Roker to publicize the new segment, The Ends of the Earth.
The Ends of the Earth.
Featuring Al Roker.
According to our spies, one filthy mouth prankster got on the recent conference call.
Uh-oh.
I wonder if it was one of our guys or one of his guys. There's pretty much only two choices at this point.
Yeah.
In which writers could quiz Lauer, Roker, and Curry about their upcoming trips to Greenland, Antarctica, and the equator. And this guy interrupted the proceedings to ask Curry, good old Ann Curry, this question. Did you get your last name because your blank smells like Mediterranean food?
And by blank, I guess he meant
poo-ha!
The old pussy.
He asked if her box smells like Mediterranean food.
Wow.
I have a feeling he went with the C word, though. I have a feeling he went with the C word.
What was her answer?
One source said the prankster was immediately dropped from the call, but somehow he got back on the call using another name. The lewd interloper then asked Lauer, can you blank your own blank?
Can you fuck your own mouth or ass? What?
Suck your own dick.
Can you suck your own dick?
Suck your own... Wait, can you bleep your own bleep? Could be, can you suck your own dick or can you fuck your own
ass?
Yeah.
Or fuck your own mouth, which
That's
is
right.
funny, too.
I'm going to go with suck your own...
Oh, is that good?
I know what it was. Could you make your own lunch? No. Can you...
Said, I can smell your cunt.
And it smells like hummus.
With that, the conference call was shut down. An NBC insider said no one knows who he was or how he got the number in the first place. As for how Lauer and Curry reacted to the vulgarities, the NBC source said they were fine with it. A rep for Today declined to comment. Of course, they were fine with it.
What are they going to do?
Yes, because around the newsroom they call Ann Curry old falafel pussy. That's common knowledge. Her cunt smells like a fucking gyro.
Wow, they actually made them stop their little press conference,
Yes.
huh?
Yeah.
Good. No one cared
Why didn't
about
they
them
ask
anyway.
Fat fucking old stomach staple the question.
I wish we had audio. Ow!
Careful, sweet.
This ain't good.
Ooh. That hooked you.
Oh, my God.
Oh, rip an
I
ear
almost
off.
lost my ear.
I'm watching the news.
Lost
they're
your
showing
ear?
Peter Boyle and Gene Wilder dancing from Young Frankenstein.
Young Frankenstein.
What a funny movie.
Yeah.
And now Lon Chaney changing into the werewolf. Oh, it's a Halloween-themed thing. I have a rod. Do you know that?
I thought it was our show this morning over at CBS.
Oh, boy, was she fucking...
Wow, I hear she is really livid.
Yeah, is she?
Super pissed.
Listen to me. I like Tracy. I think we all like Tracy. She was wrong. When you fucking get guys outside and you're walking out and the first thing you say is, I hope tomorrow's not going to be. How do you expect people to not react angrily to that?
Yeah.
How do you expect... That's not helpful.
And then to come into the studio during the show and reiterate.
You want to deal
That's a little rough.
with content. I understand that you're not a lawyer. I know she's all for it. But how about this? Keep fighting for us to be able to say Oriental on the fucking radio. And again, I know that's not Tracy's call. That's the content help we need, not what we talk about.
Right.
I don't think we need help there.
Oriental shouldn't be an instant bleep word. It should be depend on context.
Now, the ratings problems, are they because we talk too much about other stations? Or because they want us to compete in the male market and they've cut our balls off and said, here's your fucking tampons, now go have fun.
Ooh.
It's,
does sound like fun, though, Jimmy.
Of course it does.
Cutting each other's balls off, shoving tampons in where your balls used to be.
That's right. And you still got a bigger cock than Danny Bonaduce. Jesus, Danny. No wonder you're so fucking angry.
Yeah, that's...
I'd learn karate, too, if I had that fucking nub.
That has to be so embarrassing if somebody you get a phone call. Like, how does it happen? Are you just checking the web, checking your name on the internet, and then, oh, fuck, there's a naked picture, and you look and go, oh, my God, I got needle dick.
It looks like a dresser drawer knob. He said, I want to pull his cock out and grab socks.
A kitchen cabinet.
Yeah. Hey, can I pull your dick out and get a spoon? I'm hungry. What the fuck is that?
We know where the picture came from yet?
I don't know. I'm guessing Highlights or some other child's magazine. Something pedophiles like.
Small Dick Monthly.
Exactly. He's the centerfold. Fucking October through July.
Or you could go to PerezHilton.com for the picture. There you go.
Yeah.
That's
really
almost
awful.
not even... That wouldn't even be considered vulgar.
Mm-mm.
He looks like a mannequin with a big bag.
Yeah, just his big bag and a little thumb-like dick sticking straight out.
Like a baby turtle. Fucking peeking. Like a scared turtle peeking out of its shell.
Barely.
All right, hey, we're going to get another play out of this today. This was just terrific from earlier.
6:09 is the time. We love emails. Good morning at news10.net. That was good.
Oh my God!
Good.
You got me. You got me, man.
That was good, you guys.
Oh, Mike, are you? No.
And the video's up on opieandanthony.com, so.
You know what would have been funny if someone got really scared because they were on live TV? Can you play that again if one of the anchors was like this?
Live TV.
Yeah.
They're doing their thing, and then like scary people came running onto the
I'm
set.
one of the anchors.
6:09 is the time. We love emails. Good morning at news10.net.
You murdering cunt! You murdering cunt with a knife! You motherfucker! Oh, you murdering cunt with a knife!
Just blurting out horrific shit.
Oh, geez.
How did they know they weren't just going to go, fuck? Regular TV.
You want to try another one, Jimmy?
No, because the other one I have will get us in big trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Even here.
I thought of it. I have the image in my head. I could hear your voice saying it.
Me too.
The video.
It's funny.
The video's great. It's up on opieandanthony.com, and then this is how it played out.
On the end, Monica and Melissa, or Melonica, as you like to call them.
Monica, seriously?
Well, you couldn't see. You just heard a scream behind you. Yeah. And Melissa, you saw them running in?
What?
Yeah. Oh, this is a
And
rare.
I apologize. I really do scream quite loud on like roller coasters and stuff. People don't like to go on them with me.
You know what? I have to apologize as well.
All right, do you?
Really let up.
Fucking cunt, shut up. Don't apologize. Don't do it next time, bitch.
Oh, my goodness.
Don't apologize. That fucking uterus you have makes you frightened all the time. And I'm sorry. I just get scared on roller coasters. What else scares you, bitch? It's all about you. Fucking cares.
Oh, Jimmy.
I get scared when a Negro comes into my room with a hammer and a ski mask. I get scared on roller coasters. I get scared when people I've slept with come down with AIDS. I get scared when dogs are barking at my pussy. All right. Forget it. You're a fucking rabbit.
Can't even go see Saw, because that scares the hell out of
It's
me.
endless. And I got scared at The Exorcist, and I have to apologize, too. Because of the accident of my birth, I have this funny hole between my legs, which causes me to scream a lot.
Don't forget The Shining. After 5 minutes, how to turn that off.
Oh, except when Scatman got killed, I said, "Get out of the way, you know what?" Oh, I can't say that on TV.
I get scared on roller coasters.
I have to apologize.
I have to, and the other one, I have to apologize too, because that might be the proper thing to do. And if you're doing it, I'm not doing it. I might get fired, and you won't.
Right. Everyone apologized.
And the guy apologized. Hey, I'm sorry for these two silly holes. You know how they get. I ball up a fist and they go crazy. Back after this, you know.
And then we got this. Speaking of media news, we got this fine little story.
A record spinner is now a record breaker. Indianapolis DJ Matt Albro stayed on the air for more than 136 uninterrupted hours. How did he do that? He went 5.5 days without sleep.
A lot of free bird, I bet you.
Yeah. A lot of free bird, I bet you. A lot of free bird, I bet you.
Know who I would bang? Lauren Hutton.
Lauren Hutton doesn't have sex.
But look at her.
She does look pretty good.
She's in her 60s.
She's asexual.
For the people that think banging a 6-year-old is gross, look at that.
Dude,
how old is Lauren Hutton, really?
She does look good, though, for her age. She was very sexy in American Gigolo. She was the older woman, 1980, with Richard Gere.
As the older woman in 1980? Holy shit. All right, maybe I wouldn't
No, she was the older woman.
But look, it's high-def TV. She's looking real good.
Do you even understand what the fuck kind of horror show is going on under those clothes? Do you even get that they put makeup and stuff and you can see the neck starting?
Look at that picture of Lauren Hutton.
There is a world of hurt.
You wouldn't go
You want to grab her calves and have 2 handfuls of varicose veins as you spread her legs apart so you can look at some cottage cheese where the primary target is.
She's still. I think she's still pretty, though, man.
No.
Yes.
No.
She's going to be 64 in November.
I like her gap, the gap in her teeth.
64. You just want to fill it.
I like that little gap. I want to spackle it with a fucking log. Not even a load, just a log of shit. I want to spackle that fucking thing between her old lady teeth. Tell her, get that fixed, Alfred E. Newman. With a fucking meat pocket. She'd be on the cover of Mad Magazine being assaulted by a gang.
She looks good on television here. But that's a far cry from, hopping in the sack and
she's looking great. That's
having
high
a look at
def.
that.
Well, Diane Sawyer doesn't look that good on the high def.
Look how fat fucking Al Roker's getting.
He's awful.
Good, you pig.
He has leg arms.
Look at how wide he is. Look at his fucking ass.
Wow, what happened to him?
He got fat. He couldn't fucking take it anymore. All the accolades went away of everyone going, "Oh, Al, you look great. You look great," and that started going away. So. He had to start eating more.
All right, by the end of the show...
Now he's a fatso. Sorry.
By the end of the show, I'm going to give you my top 5 women over 60 I would have sex with.
Fair enough.
I'm going to go with Lauren Hutton.
Yes.
Someone is suggesting Martha Stewart. I wouldn't do Martha Stewart.
Here's what you do with Martha
I'm
Stewart.
thinking Diane Sawyer.
I'm just smelling baby powder and fucking piss.
I might have to put Diane Sawyer on my top 5 women over 60 to have sex with.
Diane Sawyer.
I might. I'm not positive. Number 1 is definitely Lauren Hutton. Look at that. Getting bit by a snake.
Who wants denture's breath? You do with Martha Stewart, you lay her on her back and you set your asshole on her mouth and you just jerk off onto her fucking awful sock tits. You fucking stick your asshole on her mouth and fucking just scrap onto those fucking wrinkled knees with the nipples she has. Fucking never fuck her. And then you cut a gasser right in her fucking tan or boil hairdo. You fart right in her forehead and watch her hair go fart.
Jesus. All right, help me out here.
God damn.
Is Annette Bening over 60? Annette Bening, I want to look into that one. I want to look into Raquel Welch. I want to look into Sophia Loren.
Jane Fonda.
Anne Margaret.
Would you fuck Anne Margaret?
Just because she fucked Elvis, I probably
Anne
would.
Margaret, maybe?
I would, just out of respect for Elvis.
Yeah.
And there's Al Roker again. Boy, that fucking
Mrs. C.
Oh, Marion
from Happy
Ross?
Days. What is she, 80 now?
Yeah. I'd like to fuck her, but with something. Not with my dick. I'd insert an object into Marion Ross. Maybe a Fonzie doll. I'd fuck her with like one of those big 12-inch Fonzie dolls from the 70s.
Hey. The thumbs hurt going in because she's so dry.
Would you have sex with her with an extender?
I'd have to. My fucking cock would look like Danny Bonaduce's in the refrigerator. I couldn't get that from Marion Ross. A Sunday, Monday? What kind of show starts with a fucking jukebox? Like that was the whole thing. It was a jukebox and a shitty spinning record. And we watched every week, didn't we?
Well, the spinning record kind of turned into a hole, and then you'd see their faces in it.
Exactly.
And they'd do those, like, kind of look and smile and nod their head.
Yeah. And then Anson Williams should have said, "This is where I'll be living after Happy Days, since I'll never get hired acting again." And Donnie Most was in there with him.
Yeah. Dope.
Sophia Loren is 73. Oh, boy.
73.
I can't put her on my top 5 over
Who used to be called the fucking, like, the Pussycat? The, what was her name? No, not Catwoman.
Well, black don't crack,
no,
so I might have to go with Eartha Kitt.
No, she was French, I think. Start with a C, her name. Okay.
Jacques Chirac?
Jacques Chirac. No.
Jane Seymour is just under.
No, I'm looking. I'm waiting for somebody to come up with the answer. No.
Yeah.
No.
Jane Seymour. Fuck Jane Seymour.
Bridget Bardot.
How about Angie Dickinson? How old is she?
Bridget Bardot or Angie Dickinson.
Anybody out there have an older lady you wouldn't mind fucking? I would like to hear from listeners. Maybe they have some older people. She's
Would
too
you
old,
fuck
though.
Charo?
Can we look these up?
Coochie.
I might go with Dolly Parton.
No. I heard Pryor fucked her,
Just
though.
kidding.
Fuck Dolly Parton?
That's what Paul Mooney said. Yeah, he said that Richard fucked her many years
Paul
ago.
Mooney probably fucking says,
That's St. Mary's. They used to work together.
just that a black guy would fuck such a white woman. No. Paul Mooney would love to get that fucking illusion out there.
I believe it.
Paul Mooney's a racist.
Probably, but I think with a Pryor story like that, it's probably the truth.
I don't know.
Do you know why? Because someone told me he relayed that.
How did he say it?
Well, Richard fucked her. I mean, Richard, yeah, motherfuckers. Don't even.
I love that one.
That's a great Paul Mooney.
I can't do anything. I can just do like a little mannerism. I can hold in the Chardonnay.
No, you got
Queen.
You got the voice
mannerisms.
Charo's either 56 or 66. It's disputed on Wikipedia.
Holy shit! Who is she? Greg Opie Hughes?
66.
Hey, I might
she have fruit on her head?
I might be ready to add someone to my list. Linda Carter. How old is she?
Oh, yes.
Linda
She's been looking
Carter.
good lately.
I'm going to guess 58.
I'll put her at exactly 60.
No.
Linda Carter. If she's over 60, I'm in.
56.
Oh, shit.
2 years over.
Maybe this is
She must hate me for saying that.
maybe this is tougher than I thought.
How about from
It's a
50?
tough one, but you got there are Post-it notes in front of you with names on it, and now you got this frustrated look.
Because I'm like,
How about this? Angela Lansbury.
oh my God.
Oh, Angela Lansbury.
I wouldn't. You know what I would do to Angela Lansbury? I would just let her. I would sit her up and I'd stand in front of her with my hands on my hips like a superhero.
Yeah.
And I'd let her jerk me off onto her own face while I told her how much her show sucked.
Jimmy? This was supposed to be a little fun.
I'm just telling you.
We're going to have a little fun.
Over 60.
All right. Well, Sophia Loren, 73. How old's Raquel Welch?
Oh, she's got
to be
fucking
over
70.
Get me a current picture of Raquel. I'll study that one. Cher? Fuck Cher.
Yeah, Cher, you're right. Cher,
how old is she? She's not 60 yet, is
Raquel
she?
Welch is
Yes.
67. I'm just trying to
67, Raquel Welch?
All right, I'm going to add her to my list for now, but I might have to scratch her off.
Yeah, too old because she want to kiss you.
Raquel Welch.
What about golf ball-eyed Susan Sarandon? She's not 60 yet, is she?
I couldn't fuck her because of her politics.
Yeah, well, then you fuck her in the ass.
That's true.
Flip her over
and then
right in the
fucking
shitter.
Ass to mouth.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, then come in her mouth and just yell Bush's name.
Lonnie Anderson, 62.
Yes.
62 for Lonnie, and he was never into that plastic-looking
Let me tell you
bitch.
something about Lonnie Anderson. Always hated her cleavage. There was something about it.
Yeah.
I don't like cleavage that kind of like how
it bows out.
It bows out, right?
Yeah,
and
you got
and that comes back together.
cleavage at the top a little bit.
Like take two water balloons and just kind of and then it kind of bows out and then comes back in.
It starts with like a millimeter of cleavage, and then it goes out,
and then comes back
and then
together.
comes back to cleavage.
That type of cleavage has always driven me nuts.
Susan Sarandon is 61.
She is 61, so she would fit in there.
You can tell though she has bad breath.
You think
Really?
so?
Yeah, you can tell. I watched Rescue Me, and I could tell from some of the kissing scenes she was going on with one of the young firemen, and you can tell there was a bad breath thing going on there.
Probably smells
she
like,
probably has rotting gums.
No, it probably smells like dry because she talks so much, and coffee. It probably smells like coffee and just like that dry stink someone gets when they talk about politics all day.
I'm telling you, I think Lauren Hutton is in a class by herself at this point.
Yeah.
Hey, Jason, what's up?
Morning, fellas.
Hey.
What about, well, you already shot down Melinda Carter. She's not old enough.
Yeah.
What about Jane Seymour?
How many times do I have to say, fuck Jane Seymour? Fuck her! And not in a good way.
Bernadette Peters?
Oh, I don't know.
Bernadette Peters, anyone?
I'd like to put her in a tub and sing "I'm picking out a thermos for you," and then drop a toaster in there that's plugged in. Let me what I say about fuck Annie, get your gun.
Let me take a look at a couple people. Hillary Clinton, 60. No. Let's go with how
She
old?
looks 85. She's only 60.
I'm going to take a look at a couple. Diane Keaton is a lesbian. I think anyway.
What did fucking Hillary go for wrinkle implants?
Let's go with. Let's see how old Goldie Hawn is. I'll go with that.
61.
Goldie. Oh, well,
And-
you'd fuck her?
Yeah, 61.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And Beverly D'Angelo.
Beverly D'Angelo, I would put at 58 years old.
Oh shit. That's a tough list.
But she had quite the set of tits in the
Wasn't
vacation movie.
Pacino's woman, right?
How do you spell?
How old is Beverly D'Angelo, Sam?
She's 55.
Oh, again, she's
harder
going to
than I
hate me.
thought.
I put her at 3 years older than she is.
Any of the Charlie Angels broads? Are they any of them 60
Oh,
yet?
gotta
Help
be.
me out here.
How about Betty White?
Farrah. Did you fuck Farrah?
Sure. Isn't she sick with cancer, though? She's really fucked
I
up.
don't know. I think she got better.
She's exactly 60.
Yeah, I'd fuck
Ooh,
Farrah.
Farrah Fawcett, maybe.
Remember that poster?
I don't
Yeah.
know the rest of them.
That was insightful. Remember that poster?
With the boob?
Farrah
Nipple.
Fawcett.
How famous that was. Everyone had it.
Yes, the nipple one.
Is Bo Derek dead?
No.
Yeah, go with Bo Derek.
I'd stick it in her.
She's in her 50s, though.
Yeah, you know what I'd do?
So far, I got 5, but I'm not happy with my list. I got Lauren Hutton, Diane Sawyer, Raquel Welch, Goldie Hawn, Farrah Fawcett.
Okay.
Oh, Derek's 50.
Stockard Channing. How old is Stockard Channing? Put that in.
She was 60 during Grease.
Playing a high school student. She's one of the pink ladies.
You know what I want to do with Bo Derek? I want to have her put her hands between her legs like fists, and I want to fuck her hands with grease, and while I'm coming, just make fun of Dudley Moore's clubfoot and brain cancer. Come on, tell me, did it make a squishy sound when he ran?
Old pudding head.
Stockard Channing, 63.
63. Anyone?
Stockard.
Anyone? Opie?
I'm gonna
Pass on Stockard.
No, I like Diane Sawyer.
Oh,
Diane Sawyer.
I kind of like her.
Lauren Hutton, Diane Sawyer, Raquel Welch, Goldie Hawn, Farrah Fawcett. It's not going to get much better than that, I don't think. I got Ann Margaret here. What can I do with her?
Ann
It's like I'm
Margaret.
trading players for fantasy football. I got Sophia Loren, 73.
Trading corpses.
Yeah.
I'll trade you 2 wrinkled tits for a pussy that hasn't been wet since the mid-'80s. I'll trade you fucking denture breath for fucking cataracts.
Shit. All right. What to do? What to do?
All right, Suzanne Summers and Olivia Newton-John.
Oh, okay.
You
There's
get a
some
discount with
possibilities
one
there.
of them.
Oh, no.
Suzanne Summers.
61.
Suzanne Summers?
Yep.
All right, I would
I'd fuck
definitely do her. Suzanne.
Yeah, as long as she did the Chrissy Snow laugh while I was deep dicking her.
All right, who do I get rid of? I might have to say goodbye to... I think Goldie Hawn is kind of like, ugh, with those lips and shit.
Yeah, because now she got the duck lip collagen injection.
I'm going to have to cross out Goldie Hawn. She's done.
You don't have Raquel Welch on there, do you?
I sure do, Jimmy.
She's 67, dude.
All right, well, who was the other one?
Well, Olivia Newton-John is 59.
Fuck, this
it's
is
not
hard.
quite there yet.
I think I'm more into the late 50s.
Is that what it is?
Shit.
You got to cross that 60 barrier.
How old's Mary Tyler Moore?
Oh, she's probably in her mid-70s. 73.
Ugh. Fucking a sack of antlers. Skinny bitch.
Here's the rest of the DJ story.
Freebird, I bet you. To break the record set by an Italian announcer, Albro prepared for his record broadcast with a special diet by cutting out caffeine and good thinking.
Yeah.
But it's not official until Guinness World Records certifies it. Oh.
Who the fuck cares?
Well, those records are dumb because
Really?
they allow you to take 5-minute breaks every hour, and then what these DJs do, they add up their 5 minutes, and then they take like solid hour, 2-hour naps.
Yeah,
Are they
that's
really
not
allowed to do
a
that?
real just. It should be.
It should be.
You got to stay up. You stay up the whole time.
Right, but they have all these rules when setting records because they don't want anyone to hurt themselves trying to, attempt these things.
You go actually clinically insane after being awake for 24 hours. So
Nice. See, now that would make some entertaining radio.
Hey, by the
Or
way,
it's like being buzzed. It's like the same.
24 hours. I've done that many times,
Guys
though.
playing classical music, just spewing out the C word. It'd be fantastic.
Terry Garr.
Maybe it's the drugs
Terry
thing,
Garr,
not the
she used to be cute.
Debbie Harry, Blondie.
Debbie
We saw
Harry,
her on TV.
again,
It was like, yikes.
used to be.
Hey, by the way, it's going by too fast, but someone found a website, like actors that were way too old to play teenagers. I guess Stockard Channing was 34 when she played a teenager.
That's fucking
34.
And that's a whole website dedicated to this. Go back.
Olivia Newton-John.
Well, they were all old.
Yeah.
They really were.
I'm looking.
All right, Barbara Eden.
Barbara Eden has got to be 80 years old.
No.
She has to be 80.
Stop
She's
it.
pushing 80.
Zsa Zsa Gabor.
Oof.
She's 90.
Barbara Eden's 73.
73. And you know she's shaving some age off of there. Come on. 73. She's 78. If she's a day. I don't know what that means.
73.
Say it.
That's rough. Lauren Hutton, Diane Sawyer, Raquel Welch, Farrah Fawcett, Suzanne Summers. I'll keep this list over here.
Farrah.
How about, what was the one from Stripes? She was real cute.
PJ Souls.
PJ Souls.
PJ Souls has got to be 52.
Yeah.
You remember she was, remember like some of the hot ones from the 80s? Some of these hot girls, like she was so cute in that movie, and then just no one, whatever she ever do again.
Dropped off. Oh, how old?
57.
57?
How about the chick from...
She's pushing 60?
How about I Taught You to Smile or whatever from Planet of the Apes? How old's that broad?
Oh, Jesus. Hunter. Her last name is Hunter.
Yeah.
Not Holly.
Mike?
No. Mike Hunter. You asshole.
Chris in Chicago, please don't say a video is on opieandanthony.com when Stupid Steve hasn't put it up yet.
That's true.
Stupid Steve.
Well, the anchor's getting scared. I thought the video was up there,
Yeah.
but I guess not. So
O&A Radio.
it is. Where is it?
Cheryl Teagues? No, sorry. Me and Ope saw Cheryl Teagues.
She looks good. Are you kidding?
Walking down the road.
Flat ass. Extremely flat ass.
She completely just like got old lady body.
You'd have to like fuck her while she's on her, like doing a headstand to make it look like she has an ass.
Fucking Quincy.
Here we go.
Wouldn't rub a finger down her side. Her ass is so flat. And you know the chicks he's been with.
Wow, unfortunately, we got the number one. Stockard Channing was the oldest actor to play a teenager. She was 34 when she was in Greece, which we told you already, obviously.
Yes.
I'm going to start down here a little bit. Some of these that matter. Like Skeet Ulrich from Scream. 26 years old when he was supposed to be playing a teenager. Kevin Bacon in Footloose. So he was supposed to be a teenager. He was 26 years old. Tobey Maguire when he was in Spider-Man. 27 years old. Everyone remembers that hot scene from Wild Things.
Yeah.
Denise Richards. She was supposed to be a teenager in high school during that movie. She was 27 years old. Let's see who else we got. We'll go to the next page here.
I didn't know Tony Danza was that old.
John Heder from Napoleon Dynamite. Of course, he's playing, what, a senior in high school?
Yeah.
He was 27 when he played that part.
Olivia Newton-John in Greece.
Everyone in Greece.
30 years old playing high school.
Jeff Conaway in Greece, 27.
What a great website. What is this called?
28.
What's the website?
Usedwigs.com.
Usedwigs.com.
I don't know.
Do you know Tony Danza was in a movie called The Hollywood Knights, which was a very funny comedy with Robert Wool, whose HBO special I'd love to discuss shortly. And he was 29 in 1980 when he did that. He played a teenager.
Really?
29.
Dorothy Hamill. Let's look her up.
Okay.
Dorothy Hamill, the Hamill Camel.
She looked pretty good
with
last
her
time I saw her.
Olympic skater, Dorothy Hamill.
And there you go. So that's
56.
She's born 56, so 51.
Oh. I meant the year.
You don't like women.
I can never guess their ages.
PJ Souls was 29 when she played a teenager in Rock and Roll High School.
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that, I think I saw that.
She was 29?
Yeah, when she played it. So she was probably 31 in Stripes. When was Stripes, 81?
Yeah.
I think she was probably 31 then.
Huh.
Wow, there's a lot of fucking...
Wait, can you go to this website? Sometimes we get fucked when people suggest
Lorraine Bracco.
Lorraine Bracco? No.
I don't think she's in her 60s.
I don't think my list is going to get much better than this. Maybe you could
don't?
make your own list. Yeah, it's respectable.
Some respectable.
Lauren Hutton's my number one, though. Over 60.
Yeah.
Over 60.
Valerie Bertinelli, she's not 60.
Whoa, Priscilla Presley, 62.
Priscilla Presley. She looked good in those Naked Gun movies, but I don't know if she. I think she had too much surgery.
Do I get rid of the Diane Sawyer thing?
Yes. For Priscilla Presley, you throw that shitty reporter out.
No, I'm going to stick with Diane Sawyer.
Take that Elvis pussy.
Raquel Welch, though, is pushing 70. I might have to take her off my list.
Why would Raquel Welch be on the list? She should be gone. Put Isabel Sanford on the list.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
I liked her. Jean Stapleton.
You see that website? Is there anything to it?
How old is Sally Field?
It's just an accurate URL, I think.
63, I think.
You would put her at 63?
I know she is.
Dude, there's a
Really?
I don't know what the... Hold on, there's a website. You might have to dig through it to get some good ones, but someone turned us on to it today. It's called Fat... What is it called?
FatChicksandPartyHats.com.
Well, yeah, that's an old site.
And it's just...
What's on it?
It's just fat chicks with, like, happy birthday and big New Year's Eve freaking party hats on. The Statue of Liberty on a fat broad. All right, you can watch. You can check that out.
Yeah, years ago somebody sent me a link to that. It was pretty funny.
Oh, Pam Grier.
Oh.
Pam Grier.
Oh. Penny Marshall.
I wouldn't have fucked her when she was 22.
When the big ragu was sticking her.
Oh, but he wasn't, though.
He was, who was he fucking?
He would always say, get out of the way, dyke, and then he'd fucking face first into Shirley Feeney's anus.
Okay, Shirley Feeney.
Oh, fucking Cindy Williams?
How old is Cindy Williams?
No way. Don't even look her up.
No?
No, dyke.
You wouldn't want a piece of that?
Pam Grier's in her 50s.
Fuck. That 50s thing. How about, I got one more. Thank you, Brian in Connecticut. Kelly LeBrock. Yes, Weird Science.
Well, you saw her on that fat show.
Celebrity Fit Club. She was pretty good after she lost
And
the
you
weight.
should have seen Steven Seagal. Boy, he's turned into a fucking porker.
His direct-to-video things are hysterical.
She's 47.
Is he still doing
47. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Kind of an insult to some of these women, huh?
Is he still doing the same type of movies where he's the hero, karate guy?
Yeah, karate guy, and he's big and fat.
Why?
So it just doesn't work. And they're direct to video, all of them.
I'm sorry, man. Guys like Sean Connery age gracefully. Like, that's a guy who kind of, you just went up and became an older man.
Yeah.
Burt Reynolds fights it and fought it. And why is Steven Seagal trying to be an action hero?
He hasn't put out a real movie in a decade, though. He has a lot of these weird B and C movies that like are seen in one country. What?
Just the titles of his last 10 movies.
Yeah, just ridiculous, right?
In production is Prince of Pistols. Completed is Pistol Whipped. Urban Justice, Flight of Fury, Attack Force, Shadow Man. I mean, they're all just...
yeah.
Keep going. It's
Mercenary for Justice, Black Dawn. Today you die.
Oh, God. You know, that was actually Today You Diet. That was a memo to him.
All right, well, raise your hand when you've heard any of these movies. He's already done 10, so then you keep
my
going.
hands down.
Black Dawn, Today You Die, yeah. Submerged, Into the Surrey, Out of Reach, Clementine, anybody? No? Belly of the Beast, Out for a Kill, The Foreigner. Anyone recognize these movies?
No.
Half Past Dead.
That was theatrical.
Ticker.
Would you fuck Mrs. Brady?
That's the last one.
Hell no, not if she was banging Mr. Brady.
We have to go 21 movies down, and that would be Exit Wounds from 2001.
He does a lot of movies.
Half Past Dead? Is it in theaters?
Yeah, it was in theaters.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember even Exit. Oh, yeah, Exit Wounds I've heard of.
Florence Henderson? Oh, would you?
No. No, of course not.
Of course not.
She's got things that are growing out of control on her face. I study this stuff.
Does she really?
Yeah, like moles that weren't taken care of.
Yeah, she means well.
They're full of Wesson oil.
Yeah.
You know how we say leave the ass sex for the young? Leave the moles for the young, too.
Yeah.
Moles on younger people, not bad.
After a while, you got to get them.
After a while, you got to get them snipped or something.
Really?
Got to get them shaved down. They take on a life of their own.
Like if you roll through Vaseline and there's mole marks on the Vaseline, get it fixed. That's a good test. Roll through Vaseline. Yes. Take a big fucking tub of Vaseline, and if you fall face first into it, you can still see mole prints. You're a moley asshole. That's a fucking. That's the. You're a moley asshole, and you need work.
All right, with that, we're going to take a break because we got Phil Donahue or Bill Donahue?
Bill.
Who
actually does a more entertaining show than Phil.
Yes.
Bill Donahue's checking in because, I don't know, he's pissed off at Britney Spears.
Yeah, we'll find out what that's all about.
He is.
And Maury has overweight babies.
Yep.
Nice. Help our 5 babies weigh over 450 pounds. And they dress him in little whore wear for the Maury show. So their guts are hanging out. And then they put a big table full of food in front of him and make him eat. And the mother is a fat slob.
Maury is
Look at the head on that mother.
He's sick. 2.5, she's 70 pounds. Wow.
I like that.
Look at the size of that kid.
Big fatso. I think it's hilarious.
You do want to go on her belly and go, just watch it go back and forth.
Big.
What is she hungry? Here she is eating. Whoa.
I'm also getting a communique that we were mentioned on Fox Report with Shepard Smith last night during the Britney Spears pit.
What did Shep say?
I'm allergic to something
Bless
here.
you.
I sent the audio clip to Danny last night. It's regarding the Britney picture seducing a Catholic priest. That's what we're going to talk about next with Bill Donahue. So maybe we can
then he
get that
probably
clip.
said Bill Donahue was at the forefront, blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
blah.
All right, we'll figure it out next. It's Opie and Anthony.
Hey, oh, Cunningham, I'm gay. I just bonked mouth. He said sit on it, so I did.
Opie and Anthony!
All right, let's go. We're distracted by Maury Povich. Maury! Got chubsters on there with their moms.
One of his favorite subjects. He parades out a disgustingly obese baby and the moms. And it's a freak show. And that makes them eat, makes them wear shit that they never wear around the house. You know, that girl, there's a girl, she's wearing a little tiny halter top. She's an infant. And a skirt. And her belly is hanging out. And out of nowhere, Jimmy's just sitting there and he just goes, Bob Kelly.
All right, hey, we'll get back to that, but we got Bill Donahue on the line here. Holy flap over sinful Britney Spears pic. Just a bottom of the barrel stunt. Kinky photos of a half-naked Britney Spears perched on a priest's lap and leaning seductively against a church confessional sparked outrage among Catholic leaders. I guess these pictures were included in her album Blackout, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're calling it a bottom of the barrel stunt from a girl who really could use some quality time spent repenting sins in a wooden cubicle. I keep saying today because my mic just doesn't want to stay in the broadcast position. Oh well. Hey, let's say hi to our old nemesis, Bill Donahue.
Our new friend.
How you guys doing?
How you doing, Bill?
What's up, Bill? Bill, you love this stuff, don't you?
It's amazing. I get over to Fox and I'm doing something on the Golden Compass, and then they get me on veterans and underguard, and then they get me on Britney Spears. I said, this is why I got my doctorate in sociology at NYU, so I could talk about Britney Spears.
Right. Yeah, see, now you're dragged into the whole Britney thing.
Well, listen, quite frankly, when Madonna was doing a little mock crucifixion thing, that angered me, but this doesn't bother me that much. I mean, quite frankly, I do feel sorry for her. I mean, the girl's crashing. She can't bring up her kids, she can't act, she can't entertain anymore. She's trying to gin up her career by pulling a little stunt like this. It's not the worst thing that I've seen. It's just, she's just tweaking, and I sincerely mean that she does need to get some counseling, whether it's a secular counselor or a priest or rabbi or somebody, because this girl's on the verge of just going over the deep end.
You think she's trying one of those kind of Madonna publicity things, knowing that she needs to put this album over, or else her career is completely dead?
That's the only way I can read it. I'm trying to be open-minded about it. How else could you interpret it? She's her own fans. I mean, I've never really hated the girl. I mean, I just not exactly a fan of hers. But her own fans are the ones who are walking away from her. So it's a way of getting a publicity stunt, or probably her publicist put it up to it. Look, she's a cute girl. She's done some very good entertaining in the past. But between her and Lindsay Lohan and Paris Hilton, the Three Musketeers, I don't know which one of these stooges is the worst.
Bill, is there ever a time, like, if for some reason, like, sexualizing religious figures, typically with priests and nuns, I think because of the taboo of it, and there are people that we don't see as sexual beings at all. We just see them as kind of as the title.
I think that's true, and I think that to prove that, all you have to do is go into Halloween costumes and type in Catholic or something like that. There's no end to the Catholic, the priest and the nuns and the hot nun wearing the black lace stockings.
Just saw the pregnant nun walking down the street from a Halloween party the other day. That's kind of a hack costume.
Yeah, and that's getting a little bit too crazy. There's actually guys with a priest with an erection too, and now you're getting kind of gross on this stuff. If you type in rabbi and imam, you get practically nothing. Same thing with minister. Now I understand the Catholic religion is very rich with its rituals and its traditions and costumes, and it's fodder for this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, look, this is not the end of the world. I'm more worried about people like this bum from England, Philip Pullman, trying to sell his lousy attack on Catholicism and the like in this Golden Compass, and Miller Brewing, which I think we're on the verge of breaking for sponsoring an anti-Catholic street fair in San Francisco. These are the kind of things that bother me more than Brittany.
Wait, they sponsored that?
Oh yeah, Miller sponsored the Folsom Street Fair out in San Francisco, where men masturbated in the streets and had oral sex committed on each other. I'm not going to get involved in trying to police America on this crap. I am going to get involved when the anti-Catholicism kicks in, when they give money to the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence. These guys are dressed as nuns in drag, and then you're selling religious symbols like a crucifix as a sex toy and dildos.
Well, they kind of have a thing against the Catholic Church because of the whole, if you're gay,
I mean, let's have a rational discussion. I mean, Catholic Church has nothing against gay people. It's against homosexuality. Catholic Church is against
a little bit of semantics going on there.
Wait a minute. If the Catholic Church is against adultery, is it against straights?
Let's see, adultery, straights.
No, but it is comfortable. No, but it is comfortable with straight sex. Between married people, there's no instance that it seems like gay people are allowed to have sex in Catholicism.
Well, technically, if you're straight, you're not supposed to have sex either until you're married. So
okay, yeah, but I'm saying,
look, the bar's pretty high for Catholics, okay? But you're right. I mean, it's one. Listen. Everybody has a right to argue with any of the public positions, and then this is a public position, the Catholic Church position on marriage, and go ahead and debate it. But why do people have to stoop to bigotry in order to make their point? I mean, I'm not going to defend gay bashing simply because I disagree with certain things that the gay lifestyle seems to punctuate.
Well, can I play devil's advocate? Not that it's bigotry. Just to be honest. I think the reason you see attacks like that is because basically, I mean, when you look at gays or the church is a much more powerful entity. And I think a lot of gay people do want to be a part of the church. And let me ask, do you think that in any way the Catholic Church is kind of, not that it should change its belief system as society changes, you can't do that. But are there things like stem cells and other things that they are just out of step with people and incorrectly so on?
The Catholic Church is totally in favor of stem cell research as long as it's adult stem cell research. You can take it from the pancreas, take it from your arm, your leg, whatever you want to do on something like that. The problem is with embryonic stem cell research. Why? Because you can't do embryonic stem cell research without first killing the embryo. Now, again, people can have an honest discussion as to when life begins. If you believe that life begins at conception, which to me is biology 101, then you can't be in favor of embryonic stem cell research. Why don't we exhaust all of the possibilities with adult stem cell research when nobody in the Catholic Church is opposed to that?
Why are they not doing, like, what is the difference? Is it I don't know enough about it. Are the embryos more rich with what they're looking for? I mean, there has to be a reason, because if it was that simple, they obviously would be doing that to avoid the conflict.
Well, that's a good question, and I'm not going to step into an area where I don't have expertise there. I do read what some of the scientists in that area have had to say about it, and there's no conclusive evidence that suggests that, boy, if we get our hands on embryonic stem cell research, we're really going to make breakthroughs. As a matter of fact, just the opposite. Here, the New York Times had a splendid piece about 2 months ago showing all the prospects that are out there for other forms of stem cell research. So, and again, people can have these differences, and the Catholic Church has all this power. Maybe at one time it did. It certainly doesn't have anything against gays per se. I mean, have you guys noticed there's more than a few gay priests?
Well, that's the odd part, is that it's like when it seems like Catholicism really needs to kind of open its eyes and kind of look at the people that have been serving it for a long time. And there are a lot of gay priests who are not pedophiles, they're just gay guys, but they're good priests and they do good service for Catholics. And it just seems like it's about time that the church did recognize that these people have been doing service.
Well, I think I'm going to go along with that. I know gay priests who are good men and do service the church, and they were down there at 9/11, and they didn't need any archbishop to try and tell them what they had to do and the like. And so, if I'm going to be careful about criticizing people for making sweeping generalizations about all Catholic priests, because some are that way, I have to be sensitive then and not make sweeping generalizations about gay priests. You have to look at this individually. Now, I think when you take a look at the abuse situation in the Catholic Church, it's obviously clear that being gay doesn't make you be a molester, but it's no question about it that 81% of the cases in the Catholic Church dealing with molestation, you're dealing with a gay situation here.
What do you think it is about? It seems like, because all religions, I'm sure even in Muslims have it, it's just been quieter. What is it about? Why is it in Catholicism more prevalent, you think, than like with rabbis? Is it the marriage situation, or what is there any kind of connection there, you think?
I think that if you go back to the 60s and 70s, the answer would be yes, in the sense that a lot of gay guys who wanted to please their parents and show that they really did something worthwhile, they chose the priesthood, maybe not for the best reasons. However, let's keep one thing in mind. You take a look at the Episcopal clergy, and particularly in places like New York and San Francisco, most of these guys are gay, and yet they can get married. So it's a little bit too easy to simply say that it's celibacy is the thing. Remember now, celibacy is not a sacred teaching of the Catholic Church. They could change that teaching this afternoon. That's what's called a discipline. It's like, no meat on Friday. Jesus never taught any of this. This is just the Catholic Church's understanding. So there's a big difference between the dogma, the belief that, Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, that's dogma, and then these man-made rules in the Church, and, they changed them. I mean, the Catholic Church couldn't be around for over 2,000 years unless it was able to adapt to some extent.
Hey, if I eat meat on Friday, will I go to hell?
No question about it, you will not. And I love a good hot dog as long as it's kosher.
I have a question, too. I thought of you in something, Mother Teresa's book. I haven't read it. I've only read excerpts. Because what did you think of it? Have you read it? I thought it was very sad. What I read about it was very sad.
What I've done is I've mined it. In other words, in this job here, I have a hard time getting through everything, but I've mined it only to find out that Time magazine distorted it, and my good debating friend Christopher Hitchens, as usual, is wrong when it comes to the subject of religion. Look, I'm glad you mentioned it. Mother Teresa said that sometimes she couldn't feel the presence of Christ in the Eucharist. Feeling and believing are two different properties. She never even came close to implying that she didn't believe in Jesus. What she said is that sometimes they didn't feel his presence. Well, yeah, that happens with everybody, and you go through some periods of doubt and the like. But she didn't go through periods of doubt in the sense that she decided, well, she was going to become an atheist next week. And I think that's the spin that some people put on it, I think, was deplorable.
No, I don't mean that. I don't think that she was denying it or trashing Catholicism, but I thought that it was more severe than that. Didn't they say that she lost it when she began what they called the work? That she really lost a lot of her faith, and maybe it's a feeling. I mean, we could say belief, if a gun was in her head, she would have said, yes, he exists. But, I mean, the feeling is kind of what makes the faith real anyway, right?
Well, no, I think it's really more the believing, and I think that's where I would disagree with you on that. Now, she did say that she felt the touch of God more closely before she began her work. That much is accurate. But, again, feeling and believing are two different properties. If faith is based on feeling, well, then you get into that whole charismatic thing and carried away, and sometimes, if you don't get that bandwagon effect, then somehow you lose your faith. Her faith was sturdier than that. I mean, this is a woman who, when she embraced the lepers, somebody said to her, "How in the world could you embrace lepers? I wouldn't do that for all the money in the world." And she said, "I wouldn't either."
Mm-hmm.
All right. I mean, this is a woman who somebody said to her one time. A journalist said, "Are you married?" She says, "Yes, I am, and my spouse is extremely demanding." She's talking about Jesus. Now, she had her own way of talking about things, but I think that sometimes the people in the popular media had a field day with this, and Christopher, who's obviously an atheist, he's gonna jump on this. But I think take a closer read at it. She comes off very, very well.
I guess faith is, mostly based on the fact that if you don't have the feeling, yet you still believe, that is more important than if you did have the feeling all the time. Then it would make your faith a lot easier to because then you have this constant feeling, or you're looking for this clue or some kind of sign that would make faith easier than if all of a sudden maybe you start doubting that you're feeling something, yet you still have the faith in you. It makes it more. So I think it makes the faith more important.
So you're going to probably think that I'm being facetious here. I'm not. what you just said is excellent. I can't improve on it.
Thank you,
That's
sir.
Exactly what the Catholic Church teaches, and that's the best way to understand this. This is Opie and Anthony, people. Theology 101.
So
Go figure that out.
Did Mother Teresa see one set or two sets of footprints in the sand then?
Well, yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, look,
seemed easy to carry.
She set up over 500 hospitals, hospices, and she set up the first AIDS patient clinic here in Greenwich Village. She was a magnificent woman.
Hey, another thing, when you know, John, the ex-pope there in the fire, his image in the fire. What do you think of that crap when that pops up in the media? Like all of a sudden there's an image of God or Jesus in like a piece of toast, and then they gotta like save the piece of toast.
Yeah, well, I think it's a mania. I think there are people in the Catholic Church and outside the Catholic Church who've got these fixations and the like, and I think it's people are getting hung up on this. You know, we live in a world of celebrities and all this spoof and the Britney Spears and the like, and it's a cheap way to understand something that's really much more intricate than that. And if people want to get their jollies out of that kind of stuff, fine.
But they come from all over the place just to kind of pray in front of this crap.
Yeah, I know. Well, and the Catholic Church has been very, very careful about recognizing and validating any of these kinds of things. I mean, they don't want to be insulting to the people, but at the same time, if you take a look at what the Catholic Church has been prepared to validate, it's a very, very small number of these kinds of things.
Hey, Bill, I don't know if you'd be proud of us or not, but when we were up in Boston, one of these images appeared on a window in a house. And they had thousands of people show up, and they were online for hours just to take a look at this image on this glass. One of our guys got in there, and we came this close to breaking the window live on our show.
Would have disappointed a lot of people.
We tried our hardest. He had a brick. He had everything. He was all set. I think at the last second he either chickened out or someone was onto him and kicked him out of the place. Hey, you think Jesus Christ had a sense of humor?
Of course.
Does he show that anywhere in the scriptures?
Well, I'm thinking about that scene. Now, admittedly, if this is right out of the scripture or not, I don't know. I'm thinking about that scene where he has that playful little scene with Mel Gibson's movie, The Passion of the Christ. He's playing with his mother and splashing water in her face and the like. Listen, you're talking about the Son of God, who the idea that he wouldn't have had a sense of humor to me is simply unbelievable.
Well, I asked that because it's like this Britney thing. Like, would he find something like this funny, or why would it have? Why does it always have to be like sacrilege? Why can't it be? Oh, this is just showing a little humor.
Yeah, you see, let me tell you something. The newspapers will always say, when they call here and they ask me for a little spot on something, I'll give them a little sound bite. Next thing you know, it's like Donahue is fuming. Donahue's in a rage.
Yep.
Donahue's walking out the door, you know what I mean, to get a beer, and then somebody calls him and says, what do you have to say about this?
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, guys, this is closer down to 1, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they want to make a lot more of it than it really is, or that you even are making of it, and that's what it is. You're fuming.
But why does this stuff have to always be taken so seriously? Why can't it just be like, oh, this is just silly, there's a little sense of humor here, a little God can't handle this type of thing.
They're playing off the stereotype. The other day, last week in the newspapers, they're talking about some high school girl was involved in a porn movie, okay?
Mm-hmm.
What do they say? Catholic high school girl is the big headlines. Now, you never see a yeshiva girl, right? There's never a yeshiva girl. Or never a PS 109 girl involved.
Well, they're not seen as sexy. They're not seen as sexy. The Catholic
it's
school
more
girl
taboo,
skirt has become associated with sexiness because of the skirts and the outfits. That's all that is.
Yeah, I know it. It's always us who gets the attention.
Yeah, that uniform's got to be changed there, Bill.
Yeah, make him wear pantsuits like Hillary Clinton.
Yeah. Hillary Clinton looking. Yeah, everyone will leave him alone.
Yeah, haven't they figured it out by now that they look hot in those stupid Catholics? I mean, come on, change the outfit. Get jogging suits at this point.
The alternative is going to have to look at her legs.
I mean, because Ann was talking about Halloween. You know how many Catholic schoolgirl skirts they're going to be at these parties?
Yep.
Oh God, yeah.
Just change the outfit.
Bill, quickly here, what do you think about President? Who are you looking at?
Well, I've been asked to meet with some of the candidates, and I've said no, and that's because I don't want to get too close.
Mm-hmm.
Both these Republicans and Democrats will just use you and spit you out once they think they have you in your pocket. I think it's a mess. I haven't seen anything quite like it in my lifetime. but right across the board. I know that in terms of the social conservatives, and certainly I would be one of them, they can't figure. There's a major fight going on. Nobody can settle on any one candidate.
Yeah, it is really kind of weird this time around, because a lot of people they pick their candidate based on a few things, but there are very strong issues that they have, and that's what they're pulling the lever for. But then you get somebody like Giuliani, who he's a Republican, obviously. I'd put him at more conservative than liberal for sure, yet he is pro-choice, which kind of upsets a lot of Catholics.
Yeah, he's got a lot of baggage too. Besides that, but he did a great job in New York City. There's no question about it.
But isn't that kind of what's important? Doing the job and.
It's extremely important. But I'll tell you one thing: if Jeb Bush had another name, call him Jones, he'd be the nominee. But we're not going to put up with another Bush in the White House.
No, I don't think so.
We're going to put up with another Clinton. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have a question too, a little off the subject, and this has probably been asked before. It's just an odd thing which people have raised, and it sounds silly, but Christ. When you see images of Christ, he's long hair, a beard. I mean, he's pretty much a rebel, a hippie. I mean, you know what I mean? A really
liberal,
a very. Honestly, in that time, a very anti-society type of guy. Why is the image, like that image now, seen as like inappropriate? Do you understand what I mean? Like,
I don't know that it is seen as inappropriate, but I'll tell you what, I think that the real rebels or dissidents or the counterculture today are conservatives. It's certainly not the establishment people. When you have the likes of Time Warner, which owns CNN and New Line Cinema, and Scholastic putting out a movie which sells atheism and thrashes Christianity, or at least the books do, not so much the movie. I'm talking about the Golden Compass.
Yeah.
And Miller Brewing Company defending these out-and-out attacks on the Catholic Church, that John Edwards had hired two anti-Catholics to write for him before I got them tossed. I mean, you're talking about the establishment here weighing in. I got off of Fox TV talking about how the Veterans Administration now, you can't use the word God in any of their recitations and the like. I mean, I think the real counterculture, today's hippies, are the people who are saying, listen, what's wrong with the modicum of restraint? What's wrong with protecting the rights of the unborn? What's wrong with keeping marriage between, Mary and Mike and not Tom, Dick, and Harry?
But Bill, are they really, like when you say the thing in San Francisco or wherever it was, that street fair, I mean, let's be honest, they are a lot of times a bunch of asses.
Very flamboyant, yeah.
But is that really,
minority of the...
Is that sponsoring an attack on Christianity, or is that just allowing people to do something that is, maybe gross or unpopular, but still under the umbrella of free speech? Like, is that really sponsoring something that's anti-Christian, or just basically allowing them to do what they want to do?
Well, if you give money to a group which is known to thrash another group, then I think at that point you're sponsoring it. Now, are they responsible for everything that goes on at the fair? Of course not. We have the St. Patrick's Day parade every year, and a couple of these mix get loaded.
Bill's one of them.
Be me, of course.
Yeah.
No.
Bill, you're not fun, by the way.
Yeah.
You found humor in the Passion of the Christ. You're not a fun guy.
I like that.
Huh?
You guys got to march with us some year. We have a good time.
Well, What was the last comedy you saw that you really laughed at?
Last comedy that I saw. I don't know. Some of these Lifetime movies, I know they're not supposed to be comedic, but I think they're hysterical.
Oh, you are... Man, you hit that one on the head.
Oh, my God. Hey, who wins in the end, God or Muhammad?
Muhammad, I wouldn't put my money on that guy. No way. Listen, we got to reach out across the aisle to people, but don't push it too far. I mean, as soon as somebody lays down his machete and wants to shake hands with me, I'll do it.
Yeah, it really is getting ugly.
I'm not worried about Jose. Jose wants a job. I'm worried about Abdul.
Our God is an awesome God, as I have heard.
Remember that song?
Yes, I do. That is true.
All right, Bill.
Thank you very much, Bill.
Thanks so much for coming on. We like your take on these things whenever they pop up in the news, and definitely appreciate you coming on, man.
Yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to agree to disagree.
That's some things.
Keep up the good work.
All right, Bill. Thank you.
Thanks, Bill.
Bye now.
Bill Donahue. Well, I don't know how he became kind of a friend or an ally or whatever, but
he's just an honest guy, it seems. But there are people obviously that see hypocrisy in him, and don't like him. I know Kevin Smith really doesn't like him because of the crap he put him through with the movie Dogma stuff. But, I mean, and he was at the forefront of getting us fired. But, you know, you got to appreciate the guy. He sees a cause or whatever. He wants to defend his religion, and he does it with fervor, doesn't he?
When I started to like him, as we had him on that day, we were going to just, let's just, smash him. And we were talking about it. He goes, look, I didn't hear the broadcast. They came to me and they said this couple had sex in St. Patrick's Cathedral. What do you want me to say? I'm the head of the Catholic League. It was like that was his attitude. And we're like,
hey.
Yeah, I guess so. You do have to comment.
Yeah.
It was the media more than it was him, so.
Well, I hope he doesn't have XM because we go to break with this.
Oh, no.
Deep in prayer, my cross to bear, I kneel upon the floor. Temptations of a Catholic priest aren't easy to ignore, but I cannot control myself. It rips my soul apart. For one small sheep among my flock has stole the shepherd's heart. Altar boy, confess your sins to me. You will find the grace of God inside my rectory. At Sunday Mass or Bible class, I catch him in my view. So I close my eyes, but there he lies, spread eagle on the pew. Yeah, when I see him in that frock, my conscience goes awry. I'll give him some communion wine that's spiked with Spanish fly. Altar boy, is it gonna be heaven or hell? You can play my organ all night long if you promise never to tell. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. I could dress him up like the Pope and then I'd... Oh dear God, the shame. No, lead us not into temptation. Deliver us from sin. We could pretend that he was Jesus Christ and I was Mary Magdalene. Altar boy, confess your sins to me. Yeah, you will find the grace of God inside my rectory. Yeah, altar boy, confess your sins to me. You will find the grace of God inside my
Oh, man, that never gets old. Stephen Lynch on the Opie and Anthony Show.
Hey, everybody, it's Stephen Lynch, and you're listening to Opie and Anthony on on XM Satellite Radio.
The virus is spreading.
That's got to be fake. Getting ready for line of the day and other things. We have a new guest to sound, I believe. I'm looking at the video right now. That's got to be fake.
Well, Danny, Is that what Danny Bonaduce
Where are you,
does?
Jimmy? Jimmy, what happened?
I don't...
Jimmy!
Oh my God,
You grabbed the
How's
wrong
that?
mic.
Oh, I do that all the time.
dude!
That's gotta be fake. It doesn't look real.
Look, I don't.
Ball busting.
I don't know. It's bleeding.
Yeah, he's bleeding.
Dude, he's. Oh man.
Well, yeah, if you're gonna make a fake video, you would do things to make it look real.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go with fake.
Steve.
Real.
All right, it's real then.
All right, get Pat Duffy to do exactly that with a pen. Here's the sound. Guess the sound. It's real. That's not real.
Dude, it's real. The color, the way it swelled up on top of one when he hit it a few times.
The way the bounce of the hammer?
Yeah, the bounce of the hammer.
Guess we're not playing Guess the Sound anymore.
No, it's...
The way he does, he's a little tentative in the real whack.
Hey, speaking of this Guess the Sound, is Pat Duffy here today?
No, not tomorrow.
So is tomorrow the day he tries to get a piece of his penis caught in a zipper?
There's no way you can consciously do that.
If he plays his cards right, yeah.
Yeah.
You pull a little ball bag. I told you the technique. You pull a little ball bag out.
Ball bag or penis
No, the
skin?
cock hole, right where your cock hole is.
Oh, yeah, it depends if you're a grower or a shower. Yeah, you could get some of that skin out.
I think it would be skin just under the head of your dick.
And then you gotta like...
Ow.
Now you zip the hole so like half the hole is caught and it looks like it's having a stroke.
Right, and then you just go zzz, real fast and see if it's done. So you want to play Guess the Sound? I guess we kind of gave it away, but here's the sound again, and then we'll tell you what it is. We kind of blew this one. Usually we let it sit there for a day or two. But
Yeah,
I couldn't help it.
couldn't.
And with the answer, it's our own Danny.
Well, it's a gentleman who has his sack completely out and resting on something, and he's taking what has to be. It has to be either like a 10, 20-pound sledgehammer.
Yeah,
and he's not whacking it so hard, but he's doing it enough to the point where it would hurt tremendously if it was you.
Yeah,
and he's just kind of bouncing it up and down on his ball.
If he went hard, they would just splatter and shoot out. But he's just going like tap, 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 and it starts bleeding. The bag starts bleeding.
I'd like to just sit him down and go, sir, why are you doing that?
I'm sure he'd have a rational answer
Could you
for
please explain why you're doing
Right.
that?
What did Mother do to you?
Yes. Well, what did Mother do for you?
Mother.
Did Mother scold you for tinkling with your boy jewels when you were young and punish you?
Speaking of Mother, do we have an update today?
A little bit.
Our own thing? Oh, we actually have a Mother update?
More or less.
Right. Hopefully more.
I've gotten through the grapevine, which I guess is just my sister, that she has accepted that she will not have me in her life anymore.
Wow, I thought there was going to be accepted.
Accepted that
that she was wrong.
I may have overreacted. I accept that I got some issues that I go work out. I accept that maybe I did have something to do with the divorce with your father.
So this is just accepting that it's okay that you're gone.
Well, she knows Stan just really hates her. That's probably it, too. She also knows that he's coming from her. He really hates her guts.
Wow.
She's a narcissist.
Wait, how did that come down?
My sister's trying to patch everything up.
In time for Thanksgiving.
Good job.
Yeah. In time for the carving of the turkey.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, she's not exactly. I can't think
She's not a good patcher-upper.
She's not
exactly Madeleine Albright.
There you go. Or Jimmy Carter.
Henry Kissinger.
Yeah. Idi Amin. She's not exactly Genghis Khan.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So
I was
she
hoping...
has officially accepted that you're not going to... Wow.
Because I won't apologize for my
comments.
Can we get her on the air?
Wow.
I could try. I mean,
if you're going to throw the relationship away, might as well do it in front of a bunch of people.
What the hell else is...
Might as well capitalize off of it.
Yeah. Throw it on my reel.
I like the otters holding.
Well, I don't think she knows any of this stuff has been talked about on air. So
really,
a lovely 1-2 punch for her.
Yeah.
She's accepted that she won't have anything to do with you in her life. How does that make you feel, Than?
Small.
Oh.
And I'm tall.
Oh.
Well, it just sort of reinforced, like, rather than honestly conceive of the possibility that she might have had a false step or two.
You know something? Dan's pouring his guts out over here, and me and Danny are just laughing at cats using a toilet bowl on the TV
and flushing.
We're just looking at that. Dan's going through this whole thing with his mom, and me and Danny are just like pointing and laughing.
What got me was they had a black box over. I can only assume was shit coming out of the cat.
Shit coming out of the cat. They had to fucking put a box over it so you couldn't see it on the TV.
Sorry, hold on.
Yes. I'm going to put CNN on. Focus here.
So you're saying that you're very
back
hurt.
to you, Than.
You're hurt that she was ready to just throw the relationship out.
Yeah.
So you are hurt.
I guess. I mean, nobody wants to hear that from their mom.
Yeah.
So was your whole thing with her just basically a way of showing her that you're hurt? Like this whole anger thing you have with her is just hopefully a way to get her to apologize?
No, I mean, to be honest, it's just like, since I really don't feel I lose that much as an outcome of this.
But you...
I just don't, I don't want to create awkwardness at family functions, but like in terms of how my life is impacted, it's negligible.
I could see that you don't feel like you're losing much on this. That's why it's okay. But there's probably a part of you that feels that she should feel that she's losing something here.
Oh,
which
absolutely.
is you, her son.
I would think that most parents...
they would. Yeah.
What's your response going to be to this?
The shuttle diplomacy that's going on.
Yeah, wish granted.
Wish granted.
Are you going to give in
Your
a little
wildest
bit
dreams have
and
come
say,
true.
whoa, now this is getting crazy.
Hey, let's talk.
Whoa, hey, is there any of that going to happen?
No, I might send her an email saying, these are the conditions if we're going to hang out at family functions.
All right.
Shit,
do you have your conditions? Do you have a few in your head?
Yeah, the second you start to act in the behavior that annoys me, I'm going to leave.
Ooh.
Doesn't care if
Sounds
she's
a little threatening.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what else do I either avoid my family, which isn't...
But just don't have any condition. Just nod at her when you get there. Hello? Hello?
Without any conditions, there'll probably be problems.
If you want to see our mother, I want 3 days' notice. It's very Michael Corleone-ish.
Mike?
Yes.
I didn't know it was going to be a hit there.
Wow, I didn't know we were going to get a mother update today, but there you go.
I feel like there needs to be some sort of consequence for her acting out.
Now, do you really want to send her the conditions, or do you just want to have a communication with her?
No, that's too frightening.
No, but that is a communication.
What?
Sending her a list of conditions is communicating.
Yes.
So it's just a way of engaging her.
Oh, you're saying like it's a concession?
Yeah, because if she's given up hope and said the last thing she said was, hey, I accept the fact that, you're out of my life and stuff, and then you go, okay, well, here's some conditions, it's going to be like, well, wait a minute, I accepted, that you're done.
It would be funny if he wrote them and she wrote, who's this?
Oh, God.
She just replied, unsubscribe.
I have a feeling that Than is positioning for Thanuary.
Yeah.
Thanuary.
Oh.
This could be the big setup for Thanuary.
Well, we got to wait through
if they can
November.
If those segments can be as laugh a minute
December.
Yeah. All right, well.
December, and then.
Well, that sucks. But now we got
December.
Yeah.
Well, that's funny.
And
December.
Then January. Yeah, it's going to be Povember.
Right.
And then December. And then Thanuary.
Right.
So he doesn't get one for a few months.
Who else do we
have? And then Danbury. sort of.
Hold on.
Damn viewer.
Feb, you drunk.
Febuholic.
Janus cirrhosis of the liver.
It doesn't even kind of
I didn't know
come
who
close.
Maybe if I right.
All right, why don't we play something fun now? That sucks, Sam, but we got to move on.
Wow.
I'm saving all my love for you.
Okay. Because I'm saving all my love for you.
Thank you. Well, see?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
He's so good, isn't he? Well, the woman who wrote in saying that she misheard the song thought it said, because I'm shaving off my muff for you. I don't know if muff is a bad word. Is it? Okay. Sorry.
By the way,
shaving off my...
we have the creator of the Singing Beyond today.
Sorry. Is it a bad word and I just don't know it?
Later on, we'll get the dictionary out for you.
Am I about to get fired?
No, everything's great.
Sorry.
No, it's fantastic.
Okay. So let's move on.
And we're going to be decorating cupcakes later on the show.
Let's move on. Bon Jovi. Okay, this is bad. We're going to move on.
Wow, she didn't know muff is a bad word?
Apparently not.
Who was that?
That was one of the hosts from, I believe it was the 10 show in Philadelphia. It was one of their local morning show.
Oh my God! And she had no fucking clue.
Yeah, they were talking about misheard lyrics and lyrics that people don't know. And
no one thought it was shaving off my muff. They thought it was funny to say that shaving off my muff, and she just fucking said it. Oh, that's great. What a dummy.
Gotta love live TV.
And then she just kept saying it.
What, is that a bad word?
What? Muff?
Can't you tell by the reaction of the whole crowd?
Oh, shit, it doesn't mean cunt, does it?
Right. All right.
There's Chocolate Jesus with his big penis blurred out.
Huh?
How does it stay?
I don't know. Is it the type of chocolate that has to stay cold?
Yuck.
That doesn't even... It's like chocolate fucking serial killer.
And where's the hair?
Chocolate
doesn't
Wayne
look like
Gacy.
Jesus without the
Not
long
at all.
flowing hair.
My thing is, why isn't it melting?
Why isn't it melting?
Oh, these chocolate messiahs.
Elaine, I have a chocolate Jesus. It's going to melt.
By the way, for Danny, February could be February.
Like brew. Drinking the brew. He's got a thumbs up from Danny.
See, what we're trying to
glass.
say, people, is that he drinks a little too much.
He's an alcoholic.
He's an alcoholic.
It's all how you look at it and who you're drinking with.
Hiding up some issues there, you see. Wow, we have to run through 5 runner-up lines of the day?
Wow.
I can't help
What,
that
you
you make
fucking
such
hate
a
us
funny
today?
radio
It
show.
was just hysterical today.
It's a reward.
I have to tell you, today's show, top 5 ever. Not a guest.
You're insane.
Not a fucking... And it was just fun from beginning to end today. Hysterical.
What about 9:22 to 9:43? What's up, Doug?
What was that? What
Line of the
happened
day
there?
brought to you by
Forgot.
BodogFantasy.net, the one site on the web that offers scouting and stats, live scoring, and personal customization. And it's absolutely free to fantasy football fans everywhere. BodogFantasy.net. Here's a runner-up line of the day.
Oh, God. Someone's saying it's called numbskull.
I'm going to keep track. It's all about E-Rock today.
E-Rock, numbskull. He's got the numbskull.
You know, if someone out there wants to have a little fun, they could keep track of how many insults E-Rock gets on a daily basis.
That's a lot, man.
There you go. Take that job out there.
That is a lot.
Here's another runner-up lined up. The
You know what I want to do with Bo Derek? I want to have her put her hands between her legs like fists, and I want to fuck her hands with grease, and while I'm coming, just make fun of Dudley Moore's clubfoot and brain cancer. It's just unnecessary.
2 down, 3
it
to
is
go.
hysterical.
Here's another runner-up line of the day. We got to say goodbye to Marge.
Marge?
Goodbye for good, gentlemen.
For good?
Marge, but we wanted to cut open your clam and see how old you are. Thank you.
Clam. It's such a rank fucking word for the female genitalia.
Clam.
Hey, did they
A
dump out of that?
clam.
We got a dump list?
Yeah, no, they didn't
Let
do
me
that.
see that.
Nice.
Here's another runner-up line of the day.
Well, thank you for talking to me for this long.
All right, thank you. I would probably talk to you longer if I didn't have a guy with horse hooves typing in things and putting them up on the screen. That record rate.
Another E-Rock bashing.
Yeah.
keep track.
I can't see that close. Far or whatever. He's a fag?
The He's a Fag sound clip.
Oh, God. They're dumb. The Sopranos clip. He's a fag.
What are we talking about?
Ugh, they dumped that.
Steven, that's from Bayshore. I was just having fun with him today.
Why'd they dump He's a Fag?
Yeah, it was during the it was the Jack reference, and then
yeah,
and
that shouldn't have been dumped.
No,
of course not.
And then performing
fellatio on her twice.
Yeah, we understood that.
All right.
But how about talking to Tom tomorrow about that not being
How about
dumped?
Tracy talk to him?
Oh, we'll talk to her tomorrow.
Exactly.
Ask Tracy why He's a Fag was dumped out.
Yes.
Give her stuff to do.
That's right.
She'll stay out of my hair.
Exactly.
Here's another runner-up line of the day.
Her too.
Hey. Oh, I give Jimmy an award today. I'm going to start giving out awards.
For what?
Oh.
Showing. Wait, how
Best
did I say
restraint?
it? Best restraint of the day award goes out to little Jimmy Norton.
It'll be brought up. Though.
You were this close.
Oh, believe me, I know. Has all the bounce of an anvil.
Best restraint of the day award to little Jimmy Norton. Let me think if I want to give out any more awards today.
Awards.
I got a boner.
Best boner.
No, I had one too today.
You had a boner?
A little one. It was impressive when I was taking a leak earlier. I was like, wow.
Where's the Paltalk camera?
Oh, boy.
All right.
Danny Bonaduce didn't have no boner.
No.
Let's hope not.
Here's the final runner-up line of the day. Hit it.
And as she was walking out, Migs threw something at her, so we called her back. Look deep inside yourself, Tracy.
Pantene.
Hey, Karen.
Hey, I'm just worried about E-Rock, and I wanted to make
Hair has
sure
the...
Hold on a minute. Are you insane?
Oh, is she about to get a monumental teasing?
And by the
Teasing?
way,
I'm not trying to split ends. I just want to say that we should
You
address
shouldn't.
this.
You know.
We will address it on the air.
Yeah.
all right. BowDogFantasy.net. Thank you. Here's your line of the day.
Here comes the line of the day. Line of the day.
Now I just was informed I have to go for a sleep study. So now there might be apps.
They should just come here and watch your work.
Fuck, man. E-Rock got beat up 3 out of 6 lines today.
And why shouldn't he be?
Absolutely.
Oh, wow. Someone is suggesting this might be a lot of work, though.
Oh, go for it.
Oh.
Instant feedback line of the day. These guys would love that. They're in competition.
Oh, wow. Instant feedback line of the day?
That doesn't necessarily get read on air.
Or it does.
Yeah, that could be the tough part. I don't know if we can handle that.
Yeah.
That's, wow.
I should be right on the air.
Huh?
I should be right on the air.
Yeah.
This is my new character. He never parts his teeth.
Why don't we have, like, Clenched Teeth Wednesday?
Yes.
Where we all have to talk with our teeth clenched for the whole day.
Except to lick our lips because our teeth will get dry. There's nothing worse than dry teeth.
Yeah, your teeth will be all dry, and your lips will be all dried out. So you could stop and go like this. But you can't talk during the time that you're licking your lips. Come on.
It's a fun character.
Give it a try, Opie.
I don't want to.
Come on, Clenched Teeth Wednesday.
You'll love it. You'll never
Thand, what about you, Thand?
Just think of Mother and talk.
Come on. Die, bitch. See, it's like a hunger thing. Oh, I like it.
Why are you so mean?
And I could even drink my smoothie.
Some of the smoothie sounds today were downright disgusting, by the way.
Jimmy said something that sounded like he had a load of cum in his throat.
God.
It was just this big bubble of smoothie just going...
The sounds of the smoothie today were brutal.
Nice.
Oh, God, brutal.
You could hear it?
Oh, my God, yeah.
When did you
Really?
hear it?
What?
When?
The first half of the show, of this side.
Really?
First half hour. Oh, yeah.
Who had them?
Both of you guys.
Slurping or
just... Yeah, it was...
just
yeah.
like...
I
what?
couldn't tell.
Was it like... Or was it just like...
Sounded like bubbly cum.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, it didn't taste like it.
Can we go home?
Oh, okay. Instead of smoothie sounds, I'll try this tomorrow. Let's all just do this.
And then I'll do this. Which I do anyway. I'll just do what I do.
And then someone had to go after me because my fucking battery's low again.
Who went after
Your battery hit dying.
There's a few people